Okay, good morning to you all. And today is our day two of this 2 days capacity building training on ICT and freelancing. Yesterday, if you can recall, we stopped at uh, Microsoft Excel, which the next tool that we have is Microsoft PowerPoint. So, I believed the video, yesterday's class was shared with all of you because the link was, it was available, and I shared the link with you. So, those of you that did not watch yesterday's class, you can go ahead and watch it, and you can follow along for today. So, we're going to start with the next tool that we have, which is Microsoft PowerPoint. And let's look at the outlines that we are going to cover in this PowerPoint today. So, the first thing we have is we're going to talk about creating and saving up presentation. That's what we will discuss about. We'll talk about that. And again, okay, sorry. And again, we are going to walk through how to add and format text, image, and shapes in Microsoft PowerPoint. These are the second thing that we'll look at today. Again, we'll also we'll look at using transitions and animations in PowerPoint. We'll look at that. How are you going to use transitions? How are you going to use animations in PowerPoint? Because there are transitions and animations in it. So that's all what we are going to discuss about. We have only 3 items in Microsoft PowerPoint that we will cover today. Uh, so I'm going to open my PowerPoint now, which we're going to use it to do all the listed 3 items. So let me go to my PowerPoint. So this is a PowerPoint, of course, that I'm using now, but I'm opening a blank, a new PowerPoint. So the first thing we have in it is creating and saving a slide, a presentation. As a lawyer, like I said yesterday, you need to have skills on how to present or how to develop or create a presentation using a presentation software. Microsoft Word is one of the most commonly used and free presentation software that everyone can use to create presentation. So whenever you open Microsoft Word, this is exactly how Microsoft PowerPoint, this is exactly how it looks like. This is how Microsoft PowerPoint looks like. So the first thing now we have, look at it. What do we have here? We have title and we have what? Subtitle. That's what we have got. Click to add title and click to add what? Subtitle. So whenever you are creating a presentation, there are things you need to have in your mind that you need to capture at your title page or at your front page. This post page is our front page. It's like our cover page where we're going to put things that are relevant or things that are related to what we are about to present. Are we all together? Maybe you are presenting a process of your maybe cases. Like I said yesterday, every chamber is supposed to be doing this. Maybe there is a weekly review of cases, something like that, or monthly review of cases, where a lawyer will come and present the progress of his cases, what he has done, what he is on to, what is pending, what is all these are You are the one to create a present, just 3 to 2 slides, and just show what you have done and explain things that way. So in this, in this cover page, you need to put things that are relevant to the presentation you are about to start. For example, you need to start with the title. What is the title of the presentation? Maybe we can call it case review or weekly case review. Please, are we together? You start with the name of the topic you are about to present. Like you saw my presentation yesterday where I put 2 days capacity building. You saw it, the front page that I showed before yesterday. This page, let me show it. Let me show you this. You see this? I designed mine. Don't mind. You don't need to design yours maybe like this, but time will come maybe when you are good in that, you can do it. You see, this is it. I have this presentation like this, and it looks like this. So I put the 2 days capacity building training on ICT and the rest. So that's how you need to do yours. Put the topic that you are about to what? You are about to present. That's number one thing. So as we are doing it, let me just put the topic. Let's say monthly or weekly. We can call it weekly because it's supposed to be weekly. Weekly case review. Maybe that's all what it is. Weekly case review. So you are going to review the cases that individual lawyer within the chamber is doing. So you are going to review that, assuming, right? So after that, whenever you put the topic that you're going to present, then you followed by the presenter. Who is the presenter? Do you understand? Who is the presenter or who prepared the presentation? Take note, these are the two things. That's why I talk about presenter and those someone who prepared the presentation. Sometimes you can be the presenter, but you are not the one who prepared the presentation. So you need to specify prepared by. If you are not the one that prepared it, then you need to use prepared by and presented by. Do you understand this, please? But if you are the one that prepared the presentation, you are the one to do the presentation, then you just need to use by. Please, do you understand? By, then you write your name. Maybe after your name, you write your title. Maybe after your title, and whatever you want to write, just about you, so that you are the one to present that. Okay, weekly case review by Ahmad Aminu Ahmad ESQ. That's all. Maybe associate lawyer or something like that within the chamber. Do you understand this, please? So we are going to write it also here. Then you will see. Then we continue. So after this, then I will say by. So when you write this by, if you like, just press enter and write your name. Then I will say associate, or you can say partner. Associate partner. Yeah. Associate partner. So I'm highlighting this name. You can recall what we did with the customization yesterday. So I can bold it, or I can only bold the name without the associate. Or first of all, let's change the font style. I believe you all know how to do all this, changing font style, and you know how to do that, right? You all know how to change that. So you change your font style the same way we did it yesterday. So here I will change this name, I'll bold it, and I'll increase the name to be a little bit bigger. Then I will remove this space that we have here. I will come here under here where we remove space. So I'll put this one. So I'll leave it like this because that's all what you can do in here. So I remove that and it looks like this. So I have the name and I have this. So again, now when you do this, first of all, let me take this up. Let me reduce this box also. You know how to reduce that. Then I can bold this. So I can call it weekly case review by just by Ahmad. I mean, Ahmad like this. So after you put by your name, you saw what I did. And yesterday we used text box to do all this. So this is also a text box in PowerPoint. That way you know how to all do this by yourself. So the next thing we're going to do is to write the date of the presentation. The date of what? Presentation. But in this date, the way I talk about prepared by and the way I talk about presented by, take note. Where you say this by, you can put presented by if you like. Just put presented by. Do you get me? But if you are the one that prepared and presented, you can just say by. Just your name is okay. But if you are not the one, then you use prepared by and presented by. I talk about that, right? So the next thing is date. For this dates also, dates can be two. There is date of reporting. Do you get me? There is a date of reporting. The date that this particular report was or the presentation or the assessment or maybe the survey, if it is a survey, it was carried out. Maybe let me give you a clear example. Maybe it's a polio that was carried out last Saturday, for example, not this Saturday, last Saturday, and you are presenting the report today. You need to write when the report or when the survey was carried out, which is last week, and you put the date that you are presenting the report also. Please, do you understand this too? So there are different due dates. If maybe the report or the survey was carried out previously in the past, you write the dates that it was carried, so that when people are listening to you, they will know that you are not telling them the current figures. Please, do you understand this? Maybe you are talking about maybe economic report or something like that. If they don't know, okay, this all what you are reporting financial report of 2023. If you did not write that, how will they know you are reporting 2023? You are just speaking. You reach a state, or you are reporting about your chamber. Maybe you are giving a overview of the chamber, but you are saying that the report supposed to carry 2024, but you are just talking. People are just looking at you. You say you are 50 associate, and he saw only 10 of you. So you say 50. Maybe in 2024 you are 50. But now in 2025, you are not 50. Please, do you understand what I mean? So you specify when did you prepared the, maybe you conducted the survey or you conducted the report or you prepared it or you collected the data or something like that. You need to do that. After that, then you write the date that you are reporting. Whenever you are reporting or presenting, please don't forget the date. That is the current date. Don't forget that. Write the date because date is very, very important in every presentation. So after this, let's assume it's a weekly, right? It's a weekly report. Then we can write from when we are reporting the report. That is this. If it is a monthly, you can write the name of the month. Weekly report or January weekly report. That's how is going to carry it out, right? January weekly report, December weekly report. Then you write the date that you are reporting. You are presenting the report. Please, are we all together? So that's why I said, now we are in February, right? I can present December report of 2024. So I need to write December 2024 weekly review meeting or weekly report or monthly report. So that means today I'm reporting it. That is today is 16 February 2025. Then I'm going to write 16 February 2025 as the date that I'm presenting the what? The report. Please, are we all together? Okay. So now we are going to write the date. So you can come down here and write the date, which is 16 February 2025. So here I'm increasing this, but take note, if you like, let me not even do it that way. If you like, just click on this. You click on this the way I click on this box. Just click on the box. Once you click on the box, you can Control D. It will duplicate the same box for you, then you drag it down. You can do that. Or you can go back to that insert that we have. Under that insert, then you put the shapes. Now in Microsoft PowerPoint, you don't even need to go to insert and put it. You can put it from home. You see, we have that text box that we used yesterday. You recall that one, right? When we create head. So you can click it and put the date. So now I can remove all this. Then I'll put the date, 16 February 2025. So this is it. So you can put your date down here. So now you put your date. Please, are we all together? Are we all together? No, you came late. You must be left behind. We are not together. And yesterday you are not with us. So I'm not surprised if you say we are if you say we are not together. I'm not surprised. Okay. You are welcome, Umu. So this is it. So there are other things that you need to specify, which they are not kind of compulsory, but you need to specify them if you are presenting also. Sometimes you need to specify the venue. Please, are we all together? Even if I did not write the venue, you know what when to write the venue. If it is within your normal chamber and whatever, you don't need to write the venue. But maybe you are presenting at Transcorp Hilton, or you are presenting at maybe a particular university convocation or something like that. Please, are we all together in this? You are learning how to create a presentation. So all these are the best practices that your cover page must take that. Your cover page. So that once you project your cover page, once you present your cover page like this, now I just did this. All of you can see my screen now. By mere looking at this, when somebody walks in, once someone saw this, even if he's in an audience, he knows what we are doing and he knows what you are about to do. Please, are we together? He knows that you are going to present a weekly case review and you are associate partner of a particular chamber. If you are presenting outside the chamber, then you need to specify the name of the chamber, right? You need to do that. And if you are doing it outside the chamber also, you need to specify the venue. Where are you presenting the case review? Please, are we together in this? Okay. Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I click on it. I told you if you are on this, just click on it and click Control D. It will duplicate it for you. So we drop it down, we clean everything. Or you go to insert what we did yesterday when we developed the letterhead. So you go to insert, put that text box. The reason why I did not bring that text box again is because we already customized this text. So we don't need to go back and bring another one to do the customization. So I just duplicate this one and just put the date inside. Yeah, you can do that, but the reason why I did not do that is because I'm carrying date down here like this. But if I use the same box, I need to wide it. And in PowerPoint, when you wide it, it will make the text very big. Or if you stretch it, it will make the text to be very small. And you need to really customize again. So to save myself from that customization and whatever, so I refuse to do that. That way. Everything here, I can put it in one box and do it. That way, I separate the weekly case review. I put the size that I want for it specifically. I do this, I do that. So if you like, you can do it that way. But this is the best way to, take everything where you want it to be. Please, are we together? Can we continue? Okay, thank you. So the next thing we are going to discuss after your cover page, like I said, you created your cover page and cover page explain everything clearly to the audience. You don't even need to waste your time trying to explain what you once you present it, it's going to be this. The next thing I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to take you through the different types of presentations and all this, but what I want you to understand in presentation, always please don't chalk your presentation. Please don't chalk it with words, with a lot of text, please don't do that. When you are presenting, only make sure in your presentation you put things that are highly, highly, highly must, maybe things that must appear in the presentation, in the big points that you have. Please do give me big points, only things that are must. That's what you will put there in your presentation, not everything. So that you will not go and a lot of people, when they are doing presentation, maybe their course presentation or end of the year presentation, they used to carry the entire 40 pages in one presentation. So you will see presentation, shocked with a lot of text. And when they are presenting, they must read all the text. They must read everything. So that's not how it works. You saw our presentation. You see how we are doing it, right? We have some just points. After the point, we just go ahead and explain everything like that. So that's how presentation is supposed to be. Get the points, get the outline, get the titles of whatever you are going to discuss. If you like, yeah, if it's a definition, you can just put 2 lines, 3 lines, most 5, 6. That's all. That's the most lines that you can have on each bullet in presentation. May I even recommend 6 is maybe the most, or 5 that you can have. But any other thing, explain it. But some things, if you know you can even explain them, just put the title. Maybe types of something. You don't need to put the types and explain the types. You need to have the explanation in your head. All you need is to mention the types. Please, are we together? If you are to present the date, for example, now we are presenting case review, weekly review. Don't in your weekly review, maybe you have a lot of cases and you need to keep putting all the the filings. You copy all the text and put there all the facts of the case. You put it while you are present. No, you don't need to do that. All you need is to explain the parties. For example, maybe the next adjournment and the current matter, or what is going on currently about the case. That's all. Then you move to the next case. Or if you have a challenges related to the case, you talk about the challenges. Okay, we are facing challenges of so something. Please, are we together in this? I'm just trying to tell you how to do it. Don't go and keep copying and paste. Now we have all this AI tool that can write things for you. Don't just go and keep copying everything and pasting it so that your presentation will be big. You don't need that too much presentation. You don't need it. In 3, 4, 5, 6, you can present and you can speak a lot that you want. That's why now people are using all these infographics presentations. They all use images so that people will just look at it. They use titles, then headings. That's all. Nobody will come and start talking at the presentation. You see a lot of text in it like that. People are no longer doing that. So please, you to avoid doing that, please. Are we together? Okay. So yeah, I forgot to tell you, you can put color if you like on this, like we did yesterday. So let me put my color. So you can put this color. You see, it just look more nice like this. So if you like, you can go ahead and do that. So after you create your cover page, then you come here at the blank. You see here where it is blank under it. Just right click and click on next slide or new slide. So when you click a new slide, now this is how it's going to look like. Unlike the first page before, right? Now this is how it's going to look like. You have the title of the slide and you have the text that you are going to talk about the slide. Please, are we together in this? So that's how they customize it. You, if you like, you customize it. If you don't like, you leave it like that and you go ahead and write whatever you want to write. So in all your presentation, every day, whenever you have a presentation, it's a best practice. I advise you to start with outlines. To start with what? Outlines. You need to have outlines. So now in this, just write your outlines. So I'm going to say outlines. So you have your outlines, then I can highlight it to customize it the way I want. So I can come here and use the Times New Roman. I will bold it, then I will centralize it. It's all things that you all know how to do it. Yesterday, we discussed about that, right? Okay. So if I like, I can put the normal color that I'm using so that it's going to be like this. So if you like, you can take it up. You can reduce it like this. All these are things, if you like, you can do it. And for this, you can take it up like this also. If you like, all this, you can do it and the way you want. If you like, you leave it the way it is. If you like, you customize it the way you want. Okay. So after outlines, what we are going to look at after these outlines is for us to put the outlines, right? You put the outline. By default, Microsoft PowerPoint has bulleting in it. That way it has this bullet. You see there is one gray bullet. Once I put K, for example, and press enter, it will create bullet for me by default. But if you want your outlines to be in bulleting, go ahead and use bullet. If you don't, you want it to be in 1, 2, 3, you go ahead and use 1, 2, 3. So to do that, this is where it is. You look at it here now. You see it. This is how it is. Just click on this drop down. You see it's on bullet. If you remove this none, then it's going to be under nothing. There is not going to be any bulletin. But if you want it to be, you want to change the bulletin, all these types are types of bullet that you can use if you want to put. Maybe I want to put this good as a tick. You go ahead and use that. If you don't want it, just turn it to none. Maybe you want to put 1, 2, 3. Then you come to this next one and select this 1, 2, 3 or any type of A, B, C, D, and whatever you want to use as your maybe bulletin type. Please, do you understand this? But I think we can use this bulletin. This is the default one, so that we can put our what? We can put our outlines or what we are going to talk about. Please, are we all together? So for your outlines, maybe you are going to talk about your cases that you are going to talk about. Maybe it's a weekly report, right? Maybe you are going to say um recap on previous week. I'm just writing it. I don't know what you are going to write. It depends on what you are going to present. And make sure whatever you create on your outline should be a header of a particular presentation. Are we together? Should be a header of a particular slide. That's what I'm saying, a particular slide. For example, now recap uh on previous week. Then if I create new slide now, the slide should take what? Recap on what? Previous week. Then I talk about a recap on previous week. Please, are we together? So any header that you put there, you create a slide on that header. So don't make your header outlines to be much. Maybe you can have like 40 outlines. No, that's kind of is too much. You need to have just some few things like that. Recap on previous week. So after this recap on previous week, now I'm not advising you to mention all the cases you are going to talk about. Don't mention all the cases because you can have 50 cases or you can not 50. You can treat it, for example, let's say 15 cases within the week or 10. You don't need to mention all the cases. Maybe you can say after recap on previous week, review of my, you get me? Review of my weekly cases or review of my cases. Then under that slide of review of your cases, then you talk about all your cases there. Please, are we together? It's not like you need to mention all the cases so that your outlines will not be much and your slides will not be much. Because whenever you are presenting, whenever you are making a presentation, once your presentation is much, people will get bored. Do you get me? People will get bored as you are presenting. People will start sleeping. Some people will start chatting. Some people will start whatever they want because your presentation is boring. It's not even cute. People are looking at it like this. You put 20 lines of text and you are reading everything from it. So people will just be like, allow someone is faster reader than you. So before you read 2 lines, you read everything in the presentation. So you are the one just there wasting your time. So when your presentation looks like that, people knows what you are going to say. People saw what you are going to say. You are done. Please, do you get me? It's just a presentation. Just give them paper. Let them go and read it on themselves by themselves. You don't need to even come and read it for them. Someone is good reader, is best reader, is faster than you, and you are presenting. So make your presentation to be something that the audience must listen, and they must, they can't guess what you are going to say. You just give them the headlines. You know how it is on news, breaking news. So it's just like when you are presenting, it should be like you are giving a breaking news to people. So you just pinpoint something. People just look at it. What do you even mean by this picture? Then you start explaining. So people will listen to you and you will carry them along throughout the presentation. But if the text is there for them to watch, to read, the presenters, the audience will not be entertained with what you are presenting. So now I'm going to say maybe review of my, it can be a review of my cases, review of my cases. Then under that, you talk about that. Then after this, so you can put challenges. Go ahead and put your challenges. You go ahead and put what? Challenges. After challenges, then recommendation. After recommendation, conclude. Or if you like, you can put question and answer, Q&A, or you can put conclusion. So this that you have done, It's just simple. It's just simple. You just make it simple. Make okay, you are given 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes to present. Okay, I will have a recap on my previous week. Maybe during your last week presentation, there are follow-ups, there are things you need to do. So you just want to give a recap on previous week before this week. Okay, last week there is so thing that happened, and I did all the things to rectify them. While today, let's review my cases. So you start reviewing. After the reviewing the challenges, you go to recommendation. Let me just talk about these challenges and recommendation. There are things that our people are not doing. Whenever you have a challenges, you must have recommendation that will cover the challenge. It's not the way our people are doing. This is what mostly our people in Nigeria are doing. People are always how can I say, they are always kind of jubilated and always delighted to pinpoint problems. That's what how our people are. Always our people like to mention problems. You can have someone on social media throughout his life is always mentioning problems. If you look at ask the person, okay, you keep mentioning all these problems. Please give us one solution or recommend a solution to these problems. You will stay mute. Please do you understand? So don't be like that person. Because if you are always mentioning problems about things and you cannot bring solution to them, you are part of the problem too. You too, you are part of the problem. So when you mention problem, recommend. What do you think should be done to solve the problem or to solve the problem? So when you have challenges, you recommend. Okay, I'm thinking, or in my review, or in my own opinion, or to me, I'm thinking this is what should be done. Maybe I have challenges. Maybe you are conducting a survey. You have challenge that your phones are going down, maybe it's shutting down due to there is no light or something. In your recommendation, then you recommend. I'm recommending whenever we are going to the field to conduct that survey, we go with our power banks. Do you get me? Or I'm recommending the organization or the company or the chamber to provide power banks for lawyers, for example. Or maybe you don't have network and you have online process, or you have something to do online, or you have to go to ECAC, something like that. You can recommend. Okay, I have challenges with my network. MTN was down. I was unable to finish the registration of the company. So my recommendation, I'm recommending that the chamber should provide Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi, and whatever for people to use. Because since we are using MTN, or should provide other alternatives, not only MTN, we can be using Etisalat and whatever. So all this, whenever you mention a challenge, you provide a what? A solution. If you know you don't have a recommendation to that challenge, please don't even mention it. If you don't have a solution, don't even mention. But you can have a solution that, yeah, that solution is not what is supposed to be. Just mention, say it. Say what is in your mind. Because you can bring the solution, someone within the audience might have better solution than yours. Not, it doesn't mean that your solution must be accepted and it must be implemented. So, no, that's not what it means. It means you know what you are doing. That's what it means. It means you know what you are doing. You are not just someone who will just keep pinpointing problems, because problems are easier to detect. If you can perfect whatever you want to perfect and call somebody, please tell me the problem of this. The person will tell you the problem. Please do you understand? That's how our people are. Someone will even look at a very nice color and say, no, this color I don't like it. Change the color. That's how it is. Everyone has his own way to criticize things and his own way to pinpoint problems and everything. So so if whenever someone mention a challenge, or whenever you mention a challenge in your presentation, please try as much as you can to recommend way forward what you think will be the best thing to solve that challenge that you face. Because you are the one that faced the challenge, not me. So how do you expect you with the challenge for me to say to give you the solution? No, you are the one to suggest a solution. If I saw the solution is better, or maybe I'll tell you something better. Okay, but you give me a heads up. This is what you think will be the solution to that. Then you conclude, you have a conclusion, and in conclusion, you just talk few things in that and call it a day. Okay. So now, after this, then you can create another new slide. I'll show you how to do that. Then your first slide will take the what? The weekly recap on previous week. So I did not customize this. Let me turn it to Times New Roman the way we use it. Okay, the next thing before I continue, because uh we have done this so far, I think we are going to look at okay, we did text formatting. Uh okay, we will talk about images. I show you how to put the shapes because that text box is part of the shapes, but I'll also show you how to put the shapes so that you can put the shapes and create some few animations on the text. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about now, you look at this presentation. If I preview it, look at what it shows. You see, it has everything. It shows everything for us like this. Everything is in one slide. So assuming I don't want it to be in one slide, for example, assuming I don't want it to be in one slide. Maybe when I put the outlines, I don't want the audience to see all what I'm going to discuss about. I don't want the audience to see that. Maybe I want the audience, okay, I'm speaking about outlines. I want, as I'm speaking, I'm bringing out the outlines one after the other. Please, are we together? So that the audience will be expecting what will be next, what will be next, what will be next. Because once you project your outlines, once you project the outlines, you all read the outlines within 2 seconds. All of you read them. That's also what are you saying? So you just need to just present outlines. You all read. Okay, move next. So if your presentation is like that, I told you, people will start sleeping and people will not be entertained and interested to hear what you say. So this is what where we are going to talk about animation and transition. But we'll work with the animation here while transition later on. As we are doing this, we'll talk about transition later on. So for the animation, animation is what you will put at the text, is what you will put at the text or the content of your presentation. That's how you use animation. What you put at the text, inside the text, for the text, for the shapes, for the images, for any content, even as much as they are content within the page that you are presenting. That's what animation comes in. So animation, you know what animation is? It's just moving visuals, right? Just visuals that are moving. So that word animation. So you can put it at text, you can put it at image, you can put it at shape. So that what animation is. While for the transition, which we'll talk about it later, for the transition is also it's animated feature, but it's related between the slides, between this slide and the next slide, this slide and the next slide. Do you understand? Okay, what do you want to appear, the motion, the effect that you want to add to a particular slide that is coming up next between the other one. So that's what animation is. But we'll look at that what transition is. So we'll look at the animation first now because I told you animation is what you put at the content of the page. So let's put animation on all this text. Each row we'll put animation on it so that when we talk about recap on previous week, we put next, then the next one will come. We put next, the second one, the third one, the last one. That's how it will work. So for you to put this animation, whenever you are putting animation, select the content that you want to put the animation on. If it is image, select the image. If it is shape, select the shape. If it is text, highlight the text. Please, are we together? If it is a text, highlight the text. So now, since we are putting it on text, we are going to what? Highlight the what? Text. So then we highlight number one. Once you highlight it, come over animation, click on animation, and we have different features that we can put on this. But please, these features, some of them are not professional features. They are just for like children to play with. So please don't go and keep using all these features. You are presenting something is bouncing on what you are saying. Please don't go and use them. But you can explore them. Click here. There are many of them. Go ahead and use any one you want. But please, I'm recommending the professional ones to you. You see this one, this paid one, or this split one, please just use them. These two. If you want, just use any of them if you want. But if you want to be unprofessional, or you want to use other one that you want. It's not like when you use other one, it's unprofessional, but knows you need to know when to use them. But please, I recommend you use ones that are more matured. Don't go and use all that dancing animation, please, in your presentation. So you are presenting and people are looking, things are dancing and like that. No, it's not that. I'm not recommending that. So let me just click on this speed. I'm using all this speed throughout. So once you put this, you see we have a one here. Do you know what this one means? Whenever you have a presentation and you go to animation and you see this one, it means this particular text has animation and the animation should be number one to appear. The animation should be what? Is going to be number one to appear. That number one is showing you animation one within the page. And let me put again another animation and show you something. You see, now we have animation what? Two. If I click this, animation one. If I click this, animation two. One thing about this animation one and animation two, you can change the order of the animations. You can change the order. So I can make animation, this animation two that it shows animation two, I can turn it to animation one. Maybe I have animation three, I can turn animation three to animation one. All this you can do, it is something that you can do. But let me put it across all this. All of you can do that since you saw how I did it. Just highlight it again and select the animation. So now we have animation 5 up to animation 5. So if I want this animation 5 to be animation 1, I will click on the animation 5. Then I will come here. You see here where we have this move area. When you put move area, animation 5 will become animation 4. If you put move letter, animation 4 will become animation 5. Are you seeing how it works? It's just the arrangement of the animations. So now if I put move area, move area, move area, it becomes animation 2. Are you seeing it? If I put move letter, move letter, move letter, it becomes its own animation 5 the way it is before. Please, do you understand this? This is how you arrange the order of the animations when you are creating it. So now what I'm going to do to show you that order, first of all, let me show you what we have just done so far. Let's present it. To present, you need to click here if you want to present the current page. But if you want to start from the beginning, you want to show your slide from the beginning, you need to click on this. You see this one? It will start from the beginning. You see it? You see the bottom here, right? It will start from the beginning. But if you click on this down button here, it will start from the current page. So let's start from the beginning and see what we have done so far. You see, we start with our cover page, then we move to our outline. So now when we come to outline, it will show empty page, right? Since we put animation, it's when you click on front forward key or you click on next from the pointer, that when it will go to the next one. So now if I click recap will come up. If I click again, another one will come up. If I click, another one will come up. If I click, another one will come up. Then the last one will be the conclusion. Please, are we all together? Okay. So this is how you are going to do this. So now for the arrangement, let's say, for example, I want to change this two to be 1. Now, if I move it to earlier, it becomes 1. Now, if we present, look at what will happen. When I click first, review of my case will be 1. Because that's what I put animation 1 on. Then recap will come up later. Then the next others will follow. Please, are we together? So that's how you arrange the slides. But let me bring it back to move what? Move. Yeah, like this. So this is how it works for the animations, and whatever you are going to do, this is how you are going to do it. So the next thing we are going to work on is to create the first slide. That is a recap. I'm just copying it and put it here. Recap on previous week. So I'm taking it up. I'm just reducing it a little bit because the box is very wide and I'm bolding it. So now if you want to discuss about recap on all your week, then you have some bullets on what you want to discuss about. Maybe you went to a previous recap on, maybe you were asked to go to a particular station or something to do something. Yeah, you can mention that. So in the previous week, weekly review, I was asked to do so things which I have done, and I was asked to do so thing which I have done, and I was asked to do so thing which I have done. All this you mention them. After that, then you move and start talking about review of your weekly cases. That's what we just discussed, right? It's just the way you just customize this. So now you create a bullet based on any text that you want to put, just copy it and paste it. Maybe during the last week review meeting, I was tasked with the what ma? Huh? Oh, I was asked to provide power banks to all the associates. So that's all. You justify the text like this, or if you want to increase the box like this, then you customize the text. If you have another bullet, you bullet it, you write whatever you want to write. If you want to put animation to them, you put animation. Each bullet, you put animation. And this is the best practice in PowerPoint. Each bullet, you put what? You put animation on it. Each bullet, you put animation on it. So that once you talk about one bullet, you move to the next bullet, you move to the next bullet, and you are done. And for this, since these are the things you have done so far, you achieved, you can change this to put this good bulletin so that it will look like it's good, it's good. You all did that. Please, are we together in this? Because this is what we are going to discuss. All your other presentations, that's how you are going to, all other pages, this is how you are going to create them. Are we together? So the next thing I'm going to talk about is just issue of this shape and images. That's what I'm talking about. Shape and what? Images. That's what I will show you how to do that. So let's say, for example, on challenges, on challenges, let me bold it, Times New Roman, then I will centralize it. So on challenges, we want to put our challenges, but maybe I want to put my challenges in boxes. I want to put them in what? In some shapes. So I will go under shapes. Shapes is at home, or you can go to insert the way you find it yesterday. So I can click on shapes. I can select this A as we used yesterday. Just select the E. When you select it, just draw it. So once you draw this text, maybe I want to put it inside a shape. I want to put my challenges. Maybe the first challenge is insecurity. So I want to put insecurity. Insecurity, right? That's the first challenge. So insecurity should be just like this. I'm just trying to show you how to create shapes. Please understand. You can do yours whenever you want to do it. It's just for me to show you how to do this. Just click on it after you write insecurity. Click on it like this. When you click on it, go to shape format. Go to shape format. Under this shape format, under this shape format, go to shape fill. You select any color that you want. I'm selecting this color. I told you that's my best color, so I will select this color. When you select this color, if you like, you can change the text. So I did not customize the text. So let me go back. Let me put it Times New Roman. Okay. So let me go back to text again. Maybe I'll make it to be, yeah. Don't worry, I'm recording it. I told you that's the approved font style of that lawyers supposed to use in all their pleadings. No, it's not almost. It's not almost. Let me tell you. I know a lot of organizations that hate Times New Roman. If you use Times New Roman, you are sacked. You will be sacked. It's not all. I told you it's adaptation by each profession or organization or company. It's not must. You see a lot of people are using it. Arial has wider acceptance than Times New Roman. Arial. You know Arial font style. Arial is more acceptable. People use it more than Times New Roman. And there are a lot of different other font styles. Georgia, other people are using that Georgia font style. There are lots of other fonts that it depends on the context. It depends on the people. It depends on the uh, adaptation. Maybe it's Times New Roman that you are seeing. Maybe. So, but yeah, it's because you are a lawyer now. It's because you are a lawyer. That's why you must be seeing it. But in a lot of me, where I've been working, a lot of people that I'm working with them, some will even specify and tell you, we need this. Don't use that. So you need to adapt to that. You need to do what they want you to do. So it's not Times New Roman alone. It's, it depends on the organization. And that why yesterday you see I asked prop and he affirmed it because I know that's what we are using. The font style, the font size, the everything, all this, lawyers have it. There is this and it was adopted and you must use it. When you print out your pleadings and everything without adopting that or without following it, you see a lot. At Supreme Court, they strictly apply that. But here is normal. You can even print it with with Calibri and just submit. Nobody cares here. But at Supreme Court, they will look at it carefully before they even accept your filing. They will look at it and you must adopt it that. So now we put this in security. Maybe I'll change the text color, text field. Under this text field, I'll change the text color maybe to white if you want. Or maybe I will leave it to this black. So after this, I'm not done with my shape. Don't worry, I'm not done with the shape. So what we are going to do next is come back to this under shape format again. Under this shape outline, click on it and click on no outline. We used no outline yesterday. We used no outline. So if you want to change this shape, maybe I don't want this box. I want to use, let me show you something. Go to edit shape, change shape, and change your shape to this. Look at how our shape looks like. Now our shape is not uh, that rectangular box like that. I'll put it at the center. Look at how the shape looks like. You see it, right? I can increase the size. Are you seeing it, please? So now I create a shape of insecurity. So like Microsoft Excel that has middle align, top align, bottom align. PowerPoint also have that. But in PowerPoint, this is where it is. We have top align, middle align, and bottom align. So I'll put it at the middle align. That's what I just did. I put it at the what? Middle align. So this is the box that I created. So if you click on it, maybe you want to create another one, just click on it and what? Control D. So it will create another one for you. So I have insecurity, or maybe I want to put it here. So maybe let me call the next one. After insecurity, what do you have? Another challenge. Just say anything, please. Eh? Insecurity, kidnapping is under insecurity now. Eh? Bad roads. Yeah. Too much adjournment. So so now you control D it also. Maybe I want to put another one here. So as you are scrolling, look at what I just did. When you are arranging boxes on shapes in Microsoft PowerPoint, you will see a lot of guidance. Look at a color that appears now. It shows me that this is how these two are aligned together. When you hold your left click, when you release it now, this and this are at the same line because I saw how that it just appears. When you just go over it and you hover it like that, it will just appear like that. So what do we have the next one? Too much adjournment. Adjournment is that a challenge? Let's say network is a challenge. Network. Okay. So what do what do you want us to put? Too much adjournment. Too much adjournment. Okay. Is it too much adjournment or many adjournment? Or what do you want us to do? Okay, I should just put adjournment so that you as the presenter, you discuss you discuss about that. Okay, let's put adjournment. So now as you create all this to make it good and to make it looks cute, sometimes you need to change all the colors. Maybe you need to give them some few colors each and then everyone. Okay, maybe this one I'll give it this. issue of network, maybe I'll give it this. And for this one, maybe I'll give it another color. Just for your shapes to be kind of, oh, this one looks like that other one. Okay, I'm sorry, those that are online. I saw someone talking. So let me check what the message is about. Ah, okay, we are here. You are posting something. Okay, let's see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chairman. So Chairman is just saying good morning to you all. She trusts you are all doing great, and she apologized for not being here physically due to some reasons, and she wished all of us impactful training. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Chairman. Okay. So that's the message to the chairman. So I read it out loud to all of you. So this is how you do it. So now let's put the animation to by each challenge that we have, right? Let's put animation on it. So let's click on it, go to animation, and we select what we want. We come here, we come to this animation. Let me just put all this animation that I ask you, please don't do it, so that you will see how they just looks like. Let me just put them. Okay, this one, let me put, there is another one like this, and let's put another one. Okay, so now we put animation to our challenges. So let's preview and see what we have done. So look at our the screen. So now if you click one, you see the first insecurity, you explain what insecurity you are. Maybe you were chased by bandit when you go to get the when you go to Kete, maybe you were chased by this. Then you click on this. Then the bad roads come. Then you talk about the bad roads. Maybe your car broken down on the road or something like that. Then you click on this. You have issue of bad network. Maybe when you went there, you have all your preparation is on your mobile phone. Immediately you reach there, they are at on your email. Immediately you reach there, the network is down and you cannot look at them. So you talk about that. Then you talk about adjournment. You see how all these animations are coming on the way I use them. Please don't use such an. It just look very I don't know. But yeah, please use professional animation to show your presentation. Thank you so much. Uh, so let's continue. So the last thing we are going to talk about is how to use image. So to use those images, all these infographic images, maybe you want to use image on something, you are talking about something, and you know you can get image on that particular thing. Just use the image. Once you put the image with the title and you paste the image, just explain and just move. You don't need to put any text. It's just the image that you will use. Do you understand? That way, when I'm talking about PowerPoint, I just show you the PowerPoint logo, right? When I talk about Microsoft Word, I show you Microsoft Word logo and I explain about it. It's when I'm talking about the outlines that we'll cover on it, that when I show the outlines, right? I say, okay, the outlines of this PowerPoint is this or the outline. But if you are discussing about it, just show the image. So if you know you have images of something, use the images, but don't use too much, but use image that speaks something. Do you get me? Maybe you are talking about kidnapping. You use image that maybe speaks about that. You just put image on that. You are talking about raping. Use image that speaks about that. You are talking about cyber security or cyber crime or something like that. You use images that speaks about that. Please, are we together? Or you are speaking about EFCC. You use EFCC logo. Just put EFCC, maybe about EFCC. Just you click there. People will just see EFCC logo and you start speaking about the EFCC on your presentation. Please, are we together in this? Okay. So now let's put challenges, conclusion, because I want to use that to show you that. So maybe I want to create conclusion. I don't need to write conclusion. Or if I have things to explain in conclusion, I will use the title conclusion and write whatever I want to write. But let me show you how we are going to create conclusion. Let me show you that. And this is when we are going to use that transition and you're going to see how we are going to use transition. So just go to Google and just write conclusion. We need image that speaks about conclusion. I told you, when whatever you want to say, get image that speaks about that. So you see, when I write conclusion, there are a lot of images that speaks about conclusion. Lots of them. A lot of good images. Lots of images that speaks about that. So you can pick any image that you want to use as conclusion. Any image. Maybe I want to use this one. This image looks like, yeah, you reach the final stage of whatever you are doing. Are you together? The image is fun. The image is kind of cute, and people will love the image and say, wow, this image is it's just like when you reach that stage, people will love it. Please, are we together? So use any image, or you can use this name of conclusion and anything you want. Please use whatever you want, but I think this image is okay. Or you can use this one, or you can use this one. You can use any image that speaks about conclusion. You can use the image. And people love to see all these animated things so that you are making your presentation information graphical representation. That is infographics presentation. So you are making it cute and you are making it awesome for people to see. So when you right click here, you save the image. Just save the image. Now, if you want to save some images are not images. Some of all these that you are seeing are not images. You need a particular software to download them. So if you right click here and you come to this image and you see this web file, it means that the file is not image. It must be JPEG, PNG. That's all what you can save. But may have a software to do that. So when you are saving your image, please don't save those that are web file and whatever. Please save those that are PNG. You don't need to use this one that I'm using. There are lots of them. If you want to use, go ahead and download the image. There are images. Or maybe let me look at it. I just want to use this one because I love it. But let me go and use the one you can download maybe. Eh? You say? No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about, I don't want to carry you or take you to all such. There are free images, just write conclusion. Go there, pick the image, use it. So that I will not waste my time to say, okay, we are going to AI. I will show you how to write a prompt for the AI to create the image for you. Then you bring the image and use the image. Oh boy, that would be a long road for us to take. I think this is better. We just come here and take free ones and use. So let me go up. Let me just use anyone. We have this. Which one? This one. Okay. Okay, so I'm saving this image. And this image, as you can see it, let me even see. This image is a PNG image. So when I say PNG, whenever you hear PNG, PNG is image without background. Any image without background is PNG file. And let me tell you, whenever you want to use images, especially images with all these cartoons or something like this, please make sure you use images either that are PNG or they have white background. It's kind of more cute for you to use with white background so that when you are presenting, your presentation is white and they are white, so it looks more cute than uh uh yeah, than using the one with other background. Okay, so I already saved the image, so let's come back to our presentation. So now this is our presentation. So I'm deleting all this box. Okay, let me delete that first one, but this one I need it. So let me reduce it like this. So now if you want to insert that image, you can drag and drop it, or you can go to insert image, this device, and select where you download the image. Then this is the image. Then I will click on this and this is the image. So now when you insert your image, you can increase and decrease it. So to increase the image, please don't do it like this. From this top or bottom, do it from this angle or from this angle. That's how you stretch images. So now I think this is how we are going to put this Mr. Conclusion here. And then the next thing, we are going to put the text box. We are going to put the text box of this. If you want, you can go and carry anyone, maybe this one, you can copy this, click on this, copy it, or you can go to insert and insert a text box. So I'm going to insert and put the text box. So let me click on insert text box because now I want to write about the conclusion. So for the conclusion, You just say a few words that you want to say. Okay, in conclusion, just write maybe in conclusion, or you just write what are the things you want to talk about in conclusion, then you bullet them. I told you any point in PowerPoint, any statement in PowerPoint should be a what? A bulleted. Then you put your bullet, maybe thank you for, and sometimes let me say this in conclusion, please. You don't need to write anything in conclusion. Just leave this image as your conclusion. In conclusion, you are the one to talk now. Let's conclude. Okay, after saying all this, thank you for listening and I wish you all the best and blah, 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 blah. That's all. Please, do you understand this? And you are okay. So after conclusion, you talk about conclusion. And if you want to put thank you image, go to Google again, write thank you. Once you write thank you, you search for thank you. You have a lot of thank you images that you can take. You see, all these images are thank you images that you can use and just paste it in your slide. So let's just take one. I think this one is okay. Let's click on this one. Oh, you see this one with hand. So you can use any, there are lots of thank you, but let me use this thank you. Let me use this thank you. Okay, so go back to your slide. Go to insert image. I just downloaded thank you. Okay, sorry, it's supposed to be in the next page. Duplicate. Then I'm removing this. And I'm inserting my thank you image. So this is it. I'm widening it. You see, I just put my thank you here. So that's all. This is my thank you. And it's like I put the thank you on the screen myself. So okay, I said something before. I said that I'm going to show you that, what did I say? I said I'm going to show you the transition. So let me just talk about the transition. So for the transition, it has to do with what will happen after this slide with this slide. I said that. Maybe I want after this slide, before this slide, maybe how this slide is going to appear, I will go to transition. Then maybe I want it to be like this. So let me show you. If I click here, let me present it for you. Just look at it. Now if I click next, you see how it looks like. You see how it's come up? You see? You see the transition between the two. So that's what transition is all about. And there are lots of transitions. There are lots of them. So you can select any one that you want. Maybe you can select this one. You see this one. You can select this one. You see this one. You can select this one. You can select this one. All these, there are lots of transitions that you can use in your slide. So transition is the animation between the slides, right? Okay, so this is what we have done so far. Let's go back to the first one and show what we are transition is all about. So, or what we have done. So let me click on this and we are going to see what we have created so far. And this brings us to the end of this. So now we have the front page. We talk about how to do the cover page, how to do everything related to that. And we also talk about the outlines. We created the outlines like this. I show you how to do that. After that, we move to recap and we talk about this. We move to challenges. We talk about all our challenges. We create shapes. We created shapes. And then we move to conclusion. So after the conclusion, we speak about conclusion and then we say thank you for listening. And this is where we are going to stop in PowerPoint. Okay. So we are taking a recess of 10 minutes. We are taking a recess of 10 minutes. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, the question is, how can you create page in between the slides? Maybe you forget there is something you need to add before conclusion or before challenges or something like. Just come under it the way we create new slides. Come under it. There is empty space under it. Right click under it. like this. Just come under it, right? Click and click on new slide. It will create new slide in between them for you. So that's how it you can do it. Those that are online, do you have question to ask? Those that are online, do you have any question? We are taking a recess of like 10 minutes and come back. Yeah, Usman, it's okay. Hey, any question from those that are online? Okay, we'll resume by 10:50. Inshallah, we'll resume by 10:50. So you can stay online or you can go and come back. Okay. Good morning once again. So we are back from the 5 minute recession. Okay, so let's continue. The next thing we have after PowerPoint, because we concluded before the 5 minute recess. So um we are going to talk about now, we are going to talk about use of internet. And that's the final module that we supposed to finish yesterday. Because all what we are doing today are part of the yesterday's outlines. So use of internet is the last part that we are going to talk about on the ICT part before we move to the freelancing part of this 2 days capacity building training. So under this use of internet, we're going to cover some outlines, and these are the outlines that we are going to cover. Number one, we'll look at how to write professional emails and attaching of files, how to attach files. You'll be very surprised there are lots of people that up till today they don't know how to send an email. So we'll look at that. I'll explain to you what emails is and what you can do with it. I know maybe you can attach, but maybe we'll look at it and how to do that. How to write all this professional email, you can do your own English and do that. That's not what I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you know-how of how to do it. Then we'll also look at online collaboration using cloud for document sharing. Then we'll look at online collaboration. Yesterday, I told you, you need to learn how to use a document online. Maybe we have a document in our chamber that uh, we want to handle, we want to review the document together. We don't need to be at the same office. We don't need to be at the same state. We can be anywhere. We can be anywhere and we can review the document on our own. We can left comment behind. We can write the document. We can review the document together. We can do whatever we want on the document online without having to meet physically. So we'll look at online document using online collaboration using cloud storage for document sharing. So we'll look at that. And then we'll look at online document signature. So yesterday I showed you how to sign on a document, right? But today we are going to look at how are you going to do it online? How are you going to share document online? I told you yesterday that you can create a document to share document with people that maybe two people need to sign document or five of them. I can create a way that I sign, you sign, you sign, and at the end of the day, I download the document. So we'll look at that, how to create that, how to do that online. And we'll also talk about participating in virtual meetings. All these meetings that has to do with Google, that has to do Google Meet, that has to do with Zoom. But seriously, I'm only taking you through how to create a Zoom meeting. I'm not going to talk about Google Meet. If you like, go ahead and learn it on your own. But we'll take one of them and practicalize it. We'll take it and you will see how to do that. This is how to create a meeting. This is how you share the link of the meeting. This is how you start the meeting. This is how you will invite people to the meeting. That's what we are going to uh, look at and to talk about. I'm sorry. Okay. The next thing we are going to talk about is how to set up a strong password. Yeah, I'll talk about this setting up a strong password. I'll talk about that so that you learn how you can set uh, a very strong password. I'll talk about that. Maybe to avoid people guessing your password because about up to more than 50% of people that are using online social media and online platforms are using 1234567 8 as their password. Some are using 123. Some are using their names 1234. Or their names 123. Some are using their date of birth. Some are using their first name and last name. Some are using their phone numbers. Up till today, there are many people that are using their phone numbers as passwords. So we'll look at how you can create a very strong password. So these are what we are going to cover under this use of internet, and let us get started. So I'm going to my browser. This is my browser, and we are going to start with the email. We are going to start with the email and how to attach files on it. So let me go to my Gmail. You all have Gmails, or you have Yahoo, or you have Outlook. Anyone you have, just go ahead and use it. So whenever you open your mail, please start with you have inbox. All this interface of email, you all know how it works. You have inbox, you have start message. That is some messages that you okay disconnected. It's from. Can you see it now? It's coming. It will come up. It's supposed to. You can see it now, right? Okay. So all these menu bar that you see on email, we have the composed, we have inbox, we have start. This start is messages that you click. Oh, you see this start, it means the message is favorite. If I click on this start, then this message will fall under start message. So let me remove it. Then we have these snooze messages. That is the messages that you want to send within a particular time, or you have a period of time you want to send the message. We have all these important, sent, drafts, and spam. So the one that I'm more interested in is trash, spam, draft, sent, and inbox. Please understand this. When you're muting, someone should mute his this thing. It's echoing here. I'm hearing my voice. So inbox, whenever you have message inbox, it goes under, it comes under inbox, right? Whenever you have message. Sent item are messages that you sent, right? Drafts are messages are outbox. Drafts are like outbox. They are in between sent. You did not send them, you just dropped them. So it's just they are under some email, you will see outbox. But to some you will see drafts. That way, before it's outbox. In our mobile phones also is outbox. You want to send message, you did not send it, or you don't have money to send it, it will remain in what? Outbox, like draft. Maybe you want to send an email, you do not send the email, there is no network, it will remain under what? Drafts. Then we have spam. Spam messages or spam mails are emails, are mails that are suspicious mails. Not necessarily all emails that are under spams are phishing or attacks or uh something like that, or Yahoo mails or something like that, or spam like that. Not all of them, but it means the message is, the sender that sent the message is kind of suspicious sender. That's why the message falls under spam. That why you can look, you can check your spam, but mostly all the emails that qualifies to be spam, to become under spam, most of them, 80 to 90% of them are attacking mails. Are mails that you don't act on them. Are mails that sometimes you don't even need to read, you don't even need to open, are mails like that, but not all. So that sometimes out of this spam folder, someone can send you offer or can send you email or something like that. It's not it doesn't supposed to be under spam, but it's under spam. So you check your spam. Interview, invitation to interview can fall under spam. So you can see interview, invitation to interview. If you know you applied for the job, then definitely it's an interview. Then you can verify. But be very, very careful to act on message that falls under spam. Even on inbox, there are mails that are attacking mails that you don't need or to act on them on inbox. So we're not talking about cyber security and all that. I could have explained more on this, but I'm just telling you this. So let's move forward. So spam are suspicious email. Just have it in your mind. Spams are all emails on that spam folder are suspicious mails. Then we have trash. Any email that you deleted from your inbox or from your sent items or from your drafts or from your spam, any email, excuse please, let's have one class. All these emails are false, will fall that you deleted will fall under what? Under trash. They remain in trash for like 90 days before Google or sometimes Gmail will leave them forever. They will remain under your trash. But some, they will leave it on that trash for like 90 days. After that, they'll just permanently delete them. But anytime you delete an email, don't panic. Go to trash, is there. You can bring it back. It's in under trash. So unless you follow it to trash and you delete it, that means it was deleted forever. But anytime you delete email from inbox, from sent, from drafts, from spam, the mail will be under what? Trash. Okay. So now let's click on composed. Whenever you want to create email, you start with composed. Now, this is where I'm explaining things to you. Let me maximize it and you see all this. You see, this is what we have whenever we want to send email in any type of mail that you are using, whether Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Outlook Mail, or anywhere they are using it like this. We have to, we have CC, we have BCC, we have subject, and we have the content, and then we have how where to attach. This is whenever you see this, this is attach icon, to attach files icon. This is computer attaching icon. Then we have send. So let me explain this. Two is the person is the primary receiver of the mail. The primary what? Receiver of the mail. That is two. I can send the message. Maybe I can have multiple primary receivers of the mail. I can put a lot of emails on that two. Maybe I want everyone to see the mail. Each person, I'm targeting the person as a primary receiver of the mail. Then I can put them on two. Do you understand this, please? They are the primary receiver of the mails. Two. Their email should be under two. When you come here and click on CC, you see I have other CC now. That means carbon copy. This CC, they are the people that I want to put. They are not the primary users. Let's call them secondary users, secondary receivers. But this CC, they are notifiers. You are only putting them on notice that take note that I send this email to this person. They are like watchers. They're just, yeah, they are observers. They are just watching. It's like maybe you are watching brief, right? So they are watching briefers. So they watch that, okay, you sent email. This is the evidence that you sent email to these primary receivers. Please, do you understand this? And take note, whenever a mail was sent and you are only a CC to mail, unless you are tagged or unless you were asked to talk, please don't talk. The mail is not for you primarily. It's not for you. It's for the primary user. That's why they are on two. You are only having a copy of evidence that the mail was sent to these two people. Do you understand this, please? When you click on BCC, now these are like shadow directors. You all know what shadow directors are. Okay. So BCC is just blind carbon copy. They are on notice. They were put on notice. Oh, take note. This blind carbon copy, they are also targeted people. They are also primary targeted people that you want to send the mail to. But the issue is you want them to be in blind copy. The reason why is that you don't want to know that they are in copy. You don't want what? Two. Yes, the primary receiver will not know that he has other primary receivers that receive the mail. That's why they are in blind copy. They are shadow receivers. They are shadow primary receivers. CC will know, CC will know that, okay, this message was sent, but even all this primary shadow, this blind copy, they will see the CC. They will know that this message that was sent to me, there are CC that are aware of it. Someone has the copy of the email. The primary receiver, you put the two, will see that, yeah, I have CC. But he is not aware that he has blind copy, carbon copy people. Do you know why BCC existed? Is when I'm sending a bulk message. When we send email to all of you, you saw CC in the mail, right? But where are the remaining 50 people that we send the message to? Do you see their emails? Because all of them are under BCC. As you see it alone, that's how this person see it alone. That's how this person see it alone, but with CC. And that's how all of you receive the mails that we send to you. So whenever you want to send message, you don't want to reveal the secret or the data of other people or other participants. You want to send email to your clients, but you don't want this client to know that you have this client, you have this client. You can compose the same email. You put 1, 2, and the rest of the client should be under what? BCC. Maybe you can put the principal partner as CC. That's all. All the client, even if they are 1,000, even though email, I think is 500 that you can send at once, it's 1,500 you can send per day. That what at Gmail, that what it is on Gmail for all this free one that we are using. So if you do that, you only put principal partner as CC. So principal partner will know that you send the mail to everyone. But none of them will be aware that other one received the email because they cannot see the data of the other people. Please, do you understand this? So that you did not reveal their data because, yeah, of course, many people is confidential. You can't go ahead and reveal the list of your clients. You can't do that. You can't do that. Reveal their emails. If you reveal their emails, then everyone will start tagging them. Okay, we have the same client with this person. Okay, I'll call him. How much is he charging you for retainership? You see, you cannot do that. That's why there is a CC, there is BCC, there is also two. Please, do you understand this? This is how you send emails. So you need to adopt this best practice. Whenever you are doing it, learn how to do that. You know two, you know CC, and you know what? The next thing we have is subject. Whenever you are sending message, subject should be your title. Subject should be what? It happens a lot. If I open my mail now to show you, there are lots of people that they write what they want to tell me in their subject. Wallahi, it was kind of very how and I don't blame people in Nigeria, especially in Nigeria. I don't blame people. Nobody teach people how to do this. From primary, from nursery school to right from KG up till university. I don't know if there is any topic that will teach you how to do this. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. I even asked someone that studied computer, is there any topic that talk about how to send email? And he laughed and said, no. So there are things that in Nigeria, normally in Nigeria, we are all assuming everybody knows them. So, and we keep just doing our lives like it's normal. We don't care. Let's just continue. It's just normal. And it's not normal at all. Because how can it be normal? A master's graduate or someone, a graduate has no idea how to send email address. You want to send message to someone, you want him to hire you or you want him to do something for you. And you write all the message under subject. You see, but I don't blame people. Nobody bring them and teach them that. Nobody. It's just like everything, you just bring take it on the road and move that how it was. So you need to understand title should be the title of the message. Invitation to capacity building training, invitation to this, maybe application for this, maybe list of cases, or maybe review of this, monthly review report, something like that. That's the title of what you are sending. Please, you should know this. That's for the what subject is for the title. You can make it capital letter, you can make it small letter. Though in formal letter, they say if it is small, you don't underline. If it is capital, you don't underline. Unless it is proper, you underline. But don't worry about that. In email, you don't have underline. But if you like, you make it small. That's in proper way. If you like, you make a capital letter. It's okay. But you specify the title and make the title to be something straightforward. Once the person look at it, because whenever you are sending email, it means it's a formal way of communication. There is no informal way of sending email. Don't try to send email to your friend like that. Email, once you are using email, unless you are using it on WhatsApp, once you are sending email, have it in your mind. Now you are sending a formal message to someone. So that way, informal, in all our formal letters, you must have a what? There must be a title and you must specify the title professional. So that's what subject is all about. So after the subject, then this is where you write the content of the message. The content. And you all start your content with dear. Dear sir, dear madam. If you don't know the person like we used to, dear sir slash madam, comma, like that, that's how you the way you write everything, that how you, but take note, don't put, for example, dear sir or slash madam. Don't start like you write it in your formal letter application for. Please don't do that. This is email. This is email. Since you put your subject, now just continue. Just move forward. Maybe I'm hereby, or kindly find the attached. Kindly find the attached report as captioned above for your perusal and further action. Most obliged. That's all. That's when you are attaching a document. That's when you are attaching a document. That's all. Then you attach the document. But if you are saying something, take note. This email, when you are sending email also is like when you are doing presentation. Every point, every message that you want to send should be on different paragraph. Please, do you understand? Should be on different. Don't chalk messages that you want to tell the person. Don't chalk them on the same paragraph. No, each just drop, come down and say it. Furthermore, and say it. And just do it. Make it simple. You know all the rules of formal letter. You know that. You can't make it like 5 pages and you are writing formal letter. Unless it's a petition or something like that. So just something that once you look at it from his point, you will understand and you will review it. Please, are we all together? So after you did this, you want to attach something, come to this attaching sign. click on it. Once you click on it, then you navigate where you have the attached file. Maybe it can be a document. Maybe I want to send this attendance sheet. I'll click the attendance sheet and you wait for it. Look at it here until it is done. So now look at it. It's done. We have it here and we have our attachment. Once you attach, you make sure for you to know your attachment is done is when you see this inside bracket. That means your attachment is completed, is done. Then the next thing you are going to do is just to click what? Is just to click send and your mail will be sent to the what? Will be sent to the receiver. Please, are we all together? Are we together? Thank you. So this is it, and this is how to write a professional mail and to attach files, and we are done with this. The next thing we are going to talk about, we are going to talk about online collaboration and document sharing. Online collaboration using cloud storage and document sharing. Like I said, under this online collaboration, we'll look at how are you going to share documents online with people, and also how are you going to work on the documents together online. After that, how are you going to download the document? Maybe after you are done with everything, how are you going? That's what we are going to look at using online. So the next thing you need to, all of you make sure, I believe all of you have, because there are different online storage, different cloud storage that we have. Google has their own, Microsoft Word has their own, and this online storage, there is free version. We are all using free version. You all know we are using Gmail for free. I don't know if your Gmail is full. Mine, most of I'm using like a ton of the. It's almost it's full because you only have 15 gig, so it's full. So when your Gmail is full, they will start charging you. I think it's 300 or 100 or 150. It's about is it 1.5 per month? They will start charging you because you exhausted the free, unless you deleted some of the things that you are here. So now you need to go to the website you need to go to docs.google.com. That's the name of the website. That where we are going to start using this cloud and whatever. So when you go to this docs.google.com, this is where you can use documents. You can put your documents online, use them, work on them, do your things, create the documents, share them with other people, do whatever you want to do. But take note, I started with this first, and I will go to the cloud also to show you something. Now, if you want to create the document from the scratch, this is where you come, you create it, and you continue working with it. After that, I will go to the cloud also, to the Google Drive, to show you how to upload the document and share the document with other collaborators to come and work on the document. Please, do you understand the two things? We have pre-document all that we can upload, and we can create the document, Uma, by ourselves. So now this is how we are going to create the document. You go to docs.google.com. Now I want to create the document myself. So this is where we are. We're going to do that. So when you come to this docs.google.com, then you click on this blank document. You click on what? Blank document. Once you click on blank document, you see we have like Microsoft Word. So you can start your typing. You can even copy and paste. Please, do you understand all this? You can even what? Copy and paste. So now you can just write whatever you want to do, maybe memo, or you can write it week, a month, or maybe let's say financial report. I will centralize it. Look at it where it is. You click here, you see centralize, you bold, you increase the size. Maybe you don't understand. You don't use financial report as a lawyer. Okay, I know. We do financial report now. You don't do financial report. No, you must now. As a lawyer, you do it now. So, uh, okay, I just create this. This is the heading. So you come down, you do all this, you do all the typings, you finish everything. That's how you do this. Please do understand this way of creating the document. Understand creating the document. The next thing, we want to upload the document. We can come here and create on new to go to new template, or I can create on open. If you have a document, you upload the document. This is how we are going to upload the document. So what you are going to do is to upload. Go to upload, click on, you see, we have recent files and we have upload. You go to upload, then you click on browse. When you click on browse, this is it. This is what we have. I don't know if we save that. Let me see something. Let me click on this concept note. Let me upload that concept note. You see, it's uploading. I'm uploading the document. Maybe I want to share with some of my team to come over so that we work on the document together with them. Okay. So now you upload that document, right? That concept note that I said. Okay. So let me go back to this. Open. I have the document now here under open. So now if I click on it, then I click on open, it will open in a new tab for me. Now the document will be online. Before, the document is not online. It's just offline. We download it from our download, from our documents. Now, this is the document. It's the same. Let me open it. Let me open the document for you. Okay, this is the concept note. Let me open it. So that you will see how the document is offline and how the document is online. The only difference is that now we can work on it together with other people online. Do you get me? But online, I'm the only one I have access to my laptop. So I'm the only one that can work with the document. So this is the document. You see it, it has the same thing. You see, it's the same. So that's what we have now online. So now you learn how to upload the document and you also learn how to what? Create the document blank. Let me say one thing too. Let's come back to this first document that we created. You see, in this online collaboration and whatever, you don't need Control S. You don't need save. Everything is saved automatically. But you need to rename the file because by default, this file is untitled document. That's the name of the file. Untitled document. If you want to rename it, just come here. And once you click on it, you'll take the first letter that you put here as the name. Or if I don't want this name, I can delete it and just call it MBAD2 and click OK. Do you understand? Once you click OK, you don't need to save it. If you come to open files now, if you come to open files, you will see that MBAD2 as the name of the file. You see MBAD2. If you want to see all the files, just go back to that docs.google.com. You will see that file MBAD2. Let me show you something. Let's change it to MBA Sokoto and you'll see automatically the name will change. Let it open. You see we have MBA2 here, right? So let's go back and change it to MBA Sokoto day 2. So let's come back to this and you see it refresh itself automatically. You see it change it to what? MBA Sokoto day 2. Do you understand all this? So now if you want to open it, just click on it, it will open, or click on this, it will open. That's how you open the file. So now let's learn how to share the file. How can I share it and collaborate with other people? Now you understand how to upload, how to create, right? Okay. And also how to rename. So how can I share the file with other people? So you see this share. You see this share here? Just click on share. Once you click on share, it will pop up a window for you where you will write the names of the people, the emails of the people that will collaborate with you. And you give them their tax, their maybe their role, because there are different rules. You can give them rules. But let me show you one thing. Now I'm going to use one of my email again. I have this email. here, and this is it. Let me open it here. Oh, sorry, I'm uploading something. I'm uploading one of your video. Okay. So I'm using this email. I'm sharing this file with this email, and this is how I just write the name of the email and press enter. If you have multiple emails, keep writing the emails. If you have another one, write it. If you have another one, write it. Keep writing them. Even if there are 100 people you want to collaborate on do you want to share the document with them, do it. So under this role, this is where I'll explain things to you. Number one, under this role, we have viewer, we have commenter, and we have what? Editor. For the viewer, if you select a viewer position, the person can only proofread the document, can only read the document, and cannot do anything with the document. Cannot copy, cannot delete, cannot edit, cannot do anything. All he can do is what? View. That's the viewer role. And take note, even if he is a viewer, even if he is a commenter, even if he's an editor, he can download the document. The person can download the document. I'll show you how to download. The person can download the document, but to effect anything, correction, if he's a viewer, he cannot effect any correction, edit anything. He can only read, go through it, read, and download if he like. Maybe I want to share a document with you, or maybe I want to share this presentation with you, or I want to share something with you. I will just put all of you as viewers, and then I will share with you. Then you all view it and download if you like, or you print and do whatever you want. Or you save it in your own drive if you like. Then you can download and upload it on your own space and go and do what you want there. But on my space, since it is my file, you cannot touch it, you cannot tamper with it. As a what? As a viewer. We have commenter. Commenter, commenter can talk. Commenter also can edit. He can edit. He can edit the document. He can put all what he can even comment. He can do a lot of things. But whatever commenter did needs approval of editor. So if I give you the role of commenter, then you said this supposed to be, you change my English or you change something. Okay, I put 2025. You say no, it's supposed to be 2023. It will show that you are the one that cancel. You are suggesting that this is supposed to be 2023 instead of 2025. Me as the editor, the owner of the document, I have to approve that editing for it to effect on the document. If not, it will not. It will remain a suggestion. It will just cancel that, okay, so person, and it will show you a name that you are the one that do it. And one thing about this collaboration, when we are working on the document, all of us, when we are working on the document, can see wherever each person is on the document. If you are online too, I will see you are working online too. I will see your name. It will show me that Sagir is online too working. It will show me you are Kuso. If you do anything, you touch anything as a commenter, whatever you did, when I come back to review the document, maybe the principal partner is back to review everything. He will show that, okay, Sagir edit this, Sagir touched this, Sagir did this, Sagir did this. So one person cannot do something and say it's another person that did it. It will attack, it will say that it will detect that you are the one that did it. Please, do you understand this? Then we have the editor. Editor is the owner of the document. Is the owner. Whatever editor did on the document, nobody can see that it's editor that did it. Nobody can see that. Eh? It's remain hidden, yeah, because he's the editor. So since he's an editor, that's all. But when you are working also as editors and everything, it can show that this is Ahmad. The reason why it cannot be detected, whatever he did is finalized. Unless I left a comment. If I left a comment as editor also, you will see the comment that I'm the one that left the comment. And if I'm working on it as editor, you will see me. that I'm working on it. But whatever editing I made, whatever I did, you cannot say that it's Ahmad that did it. You cannot say that. Okay, you all see, yeah, you can only see the effect. Please, do you understand all this? So take note when you are sharing your document, know what role you will assign to the people you are sharing the document to. You can put multiple email and change the role. You can change, okay, after this one, I put this one, I gave him editor role. I will change him to, I'll put another one to give him viewer. I will change, that's all. And when you are done with the editing, you can come back and remove them all. You can remove them all. When you are done with the editing the document, you can remove them all and download the document and do whatever you want to do with it. But please, do you understand these rules? Eh. Yeah, for example, for a lecturer that want to pass information or to project student. Yes, of course. Now, as soon as they make comment or you make comment on the project, you are not here with what we did yesterday, I think. We talk about comment. So I will stop attending to questions of those that did not participate yesterday because we talk about comment, we talk about how to reply comment, we talk about how to approve comment. We talk about that yesterday. So now what we are doing today is just to do it online. That's what we are doing today. So if you watched yesterday, you will see the answer to your question. But yeah, what you said, yes, when you comment and they reply to the comment, you can discard. Don't worry, I will show you all this commenter because this email, I will make it a commenter and I will show you when a commenter talks or speaks on the document, the editor will see what happened. And it's when the editor approved the commenter or what commenter did, and that's when it will disappear and it will be penalized on the document. So that's how it is online, but on there is that's not how it is. So now when you put the email, you put this, you click, you need to check in this notify people. That is notify those that you are assigning something to them. So when you click on this notify, then you write a message that you want them to know that this document is shared with them to do something on. So now this is the message that you write. You see this that we are doing. Once I click on send, it's like I'm sending email to all of them, telling them that a new document was shared and this is what we need to do on the document. So now I'm writing something. Maybe I will say, Dear Ahmad, kindly work on this document. Most obliged. That's all. Then I will click on send. There are two things. I can click on send to send him email, or I can click on this chain. You see this chain? When you click on it, you copied the link of this document. If I send the link to you or to your mobile phones, all of you now, if I send the link to you, all of you can see the document. You can open the document via the link. All of you can see the document. So, but I want to send it to this specific person. Then I'll click on send. You see this the email. So once I send it, then I'll come to this. Then we wait. You see the mail just dropped now. And let's open the mail. You see, Dear Ahmad, kindly work on this document. This is the document. Then I will click on open. So now we open the document on two browser. Now Ahmad 1 is working on, look at it. It shows Ahmad 1 and Ahmad 2. Let me go somewhere and click somewhere so that we'll see where Ahmad 1 is. So this is where I just click on this. So let me come back to this. You see, it shows this is where Ahmed Amino. Since it's all my name, so all of us it will show. So let me click here. So it shows this is where I am in that browser. If I come back to this browser, it will show me where the other Ahmed is. Please, do you understand this? So that's how you collaborate. That's how you can work. All of you now can go ahead and start working on the document. So let me show you what will happen if me as the commenter, the Ahmad 2 as the commenter, let me show you if I did something. For example, I look at this and I say technology globally. Let's say I don't want this technology globally. I just want it to be worldwide. I don't want this globally. I want it to be worldwide. Then I will highlight it and say worldwide. Look at what just happened. Look at what just happened, please. worldwide is there, right? But it cancel what? It cancel globally. Worldwide is there, but it cancel globally. It means this is a suggestion. It's only the editor that will approve this editing that I have made. If he did not approve it, it will remain globally. For example, I don't want this since interception. Then I will click this. It means Ahmad 2, remove all this paragraph. So, but it will not take effect until what? Editor. Please, are we together? So let's go back to Ahmad 1. So on Ahmad 1 is going to see things now because it's going to see the correction that Ahmad 2 made. First of all, Ahmad 2 said worldwide. Then Ahmad 1 look at it and see Ahmad 2 said worldwide. If you click on replace, it means you approved what Ahmad 2 did. Then I will click on this replace. Then I'll click on this tick. Accept. I accept. Now, that globally that Ahmad 2 suggested, we put worldwide instead of globally. Now, Ahmad 1 approve it. At the editor, approve it. If you come to this now, Ahmad 2, he's a commenter, he delete this paragraph. Then Ahmad 1 will look at the paragraph. Wow. Yeah, I want this. Then you just click on this what? Accept. Just click on this tick. If you did not accept it, Ahmad 2, we can't delete this. Then I will cancel it. Then I rejected it. Please, are we together in this? So this is how the document works, and this is how you keep using it, you keep working with it up till the end. When you are done, you want to download it, just go to File. Under File, go to Download. Under Download, you select any format that you want to download it. We have Microsoft Word, and we also have PDF. These are the two best formats that you can download the document. We have Microsoft Word, we have PDF. Just download that's all. If you want to remove all the collaborators, you see all the collaborators that you have, you'll see their names here. All of them will appear here. If you want to remove them, just come back to share. Under this share, this is the Ahmed commenter that I have. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to remove access. So I'm removing access. Then I'm going to click save and save. Then Ahmed commenter will be gone. That's all. I'm done with the document. Please, do you understand this? So you can watch this video, please, and understand more about this collaboration. So this is what we are going to discuss on this, and we will continue to the next item. So what we have now is online document signing. So that's what we are going to discuss now. So let me discard this changing. So what we are going to talk about is online document signing. So now online document signature is, I showed you yesterday how to sign a document, but offline. Upload your signature, you remove the background, you upload it. We do that yesterday. Today, what we are going to do is, you have a file, it's online file. I want 2 people to sign on the file, or 2 or more people to sign on the file. I want to sign, and I want the next person to sign. Let's say 3 people also, and I want the next person also to sign. But I don't want the third person to sign until the second person sign. It's when for second person sign that the third person will sign the document. And I want all the signatures to be online. So that immediately you all sign, the document will just be back to me and I will just do my thing. That's what I will show you. Okay. For this online document, what we are going to use, and please, all this thing that we are using there is paid. If you want to use it on your chamber, for this online document sharing for free, you can use this derived storage, is okay. But for this online signature, I highly recommend you go for the paid version of it. Yeah, pre one can do it for you. We can use pre one. That's what we are going to use. But I recommend you go for the paid version of it. You train your associates in your chamber on how to use all this so that when you are working, everything will be online. You don't mind carrying all the files, all the documents, everything, even your course schedules, everything will remain online. Okay, I went to this course. The commenter will just say, sir, I went to this case. No, I take this case. By mere looking at your online case management list, you will see everything. So this online document sharing, if you like, is better you use Teams or you use other Google Box and paid version of this to do that. But if you cannot afford it, it's okay. You can use the free one. But later on, for you to be more professional, it's better for you to use the paid one and use it. Okay. So to do this online signature, there are lots of online signature platforms that you can use, but we're going to use the most my favorite one and the one most of the lawyers are using, which is ilovepdf.com. Just go to ilovepdf.com. That's the name of the website, ilovepdf.com. So when you go to this website, just scroll down. You see where they write signed PDF. You see signed PDF. You see what? And take note, whenever you want to use it here on this, you convert it to PDF. If you don't know how to convert Microsoft Word to PDF, come to this I love PDF also. Go to Word to PDF. This Microsoft Word to PDF. Click on it. On this Microsoft Word to PDF, upload the Microsoft Word file. Here, under upload, select the file like this. Just go ahead, select. Then you convert it to, you see, you select it. Then you convert it to PDF. So if you want to send it, you must convert the file to what? PDF. So that's, I just show you how to do this. It's very easy. You can all do that. So that's it. So now you see, I just upload the Microsoft Word. Then you click on this convert PDF. Once you convert it, it will be converted to what? To PDF, and you can come back here and sign the document. So let me just even convert it so that we can use it as what we are going to sign. So the document has password. Don't forget, yesterday we put password on the document. That way it's asking us for the password. So I'm putting the password. So I put the document password, and that way I'm converting the document. So don't worry, that's how you do it. So now you click on sign PDF. When you click on sign PDF, you upload the PDF file that you want to sign. So let me click on select file. Then you navigate over where you save the file. So I can look at where is that concept note. Then this is it. I'll upload the concept note. So now, if I said, who will sign this document? Several people. For example, I'm not the only person to sign the document. I want many people to sign this document. It's not only me. Then I will click on several people. Or only me. I'm the only one to send this document online. Only me. Then I will click on only me. But take note, we need to use several people, right? That's what we said. Because we know how to sign it by ourselves. We know that there. Now we want to share it with other people to sign the document. So then what I'm going to do is what? Is to click on several people. But once I click on several people, it will bring us here. But take note, if it is the first time you come to this I love PDF, you need to sign in. To sign in with your Google account. You all know how to sign in, right? Just click on sign with my Google Gmail. Just go ahead and do that. So now, who will receive your document? You write the name of the person, you write the email of the person, and you assign what? You assign how the person should be. Is he the signer? Is he the validator? Is he the witness? Witness are just viewers. They will just view. Validator is when you sign, validator need to validate your signature. And the signer is the sole person that will sign the document. Please, do you understand all this? So I can send the document to you and put the principal partner as the witness. He will just view, or I will put him as the validator. You can all sign, but he needs to validate your signature. Is this signature the signature of this particular person? Please, do you understand? So I'm using signer for this. That's what I'm using. So the first person, let's say I'm using Usman Buhari. That's the first person that will sign the document. His email, I will use that my email. I will use that my email. And that's it. That's it. Okay, I will add the receiver. The next receiver, I will call him Ahmed Amino Ahmed. Then I will add another email. It's also a signer. I'll add another email. Then I'll call this one Isia Musa. Then I'll use this email. All these emails, they are the signers. We want them to sign this document, all of them, all the three of them. So now we want to set up the order of their signature. That's why we need to take this, set the order of receivers. Then I will click on this. It means automatically I put that. It means Usman Buhari will be the first person to receive the email. Immediately he signed, Ahmad Aminu Ahmad will receive the email. Immediately he signed, Isaiah Musa will receive the email. Please, do you understand this? So that's the order. That's how the order is. But if you like, you can change the order. Take this, move it up. Do you get me? You can take this maybe to make this to be the first, or to make this Ahmad Aminu Ahmad to be the first. You see how I just drag it? You can do it. Or if you want to remove them, remove them. If you want to select signature format that you want them to use, you can click here and select a signature format. There are lots of signature format. We are using upload format. Let them upload their signature. But if you want them to use text signature is a signature that you can just take your name and just make your name to look stylish like that. Do you understand this? And we can also have draw signature. Draw signature is a signature that is online. You use your mouse to sign. Please, do you understand these types of signature? And we are going to use all these three types of signature. We are going to use them. So for this Isia Musa, we are going to use draw signature. Then I will come to this Ahmad Aminu Ahmad. We are going to use upload signature. I will click here also. For Usman Buhari, we are using text signature. Please, do you understand this? Do you understand this? So that's what we are going to do. The next thing is, if you like to change expiration that you send to people by default is 15 days. If I send this document to you after 15 days, you did not sign, it becomes invalid. And that's how all offers are, right? You will be asked to sign and rebut on or before BOB, end of business or at it. Okay. So before COB, you will be given a time to sign a document. And likewise, you can give it a date, you can write dates that people sign. So you can tick here to change the expiration date. But if you do not tick this, by default, it will remain 15. So if you want it to remain the days, you can click here and change it. So if you want multiple requests, maybe after you send it, they did not sign, you want to send another request to them. You want to tick this, but you need to upgrade it to premium version. So we are using, what do we call it? Pre-version. So don't worry, pre-version is okay. Enable a reminder. Send a reminder to the participant if you want to enable a reminder. Maybe I would enable reminder every 1 day. So after every 1 day of that 15 days that I have for them to sign, every 1 day, if they did not sign, the reminder will go to them. Please, are you all understanding this? This is very simple and it's something that you should know. Then we have digital signature. This digital signature, let me explain this to you. This digital signature is a premium version, but it is here because if you want to use it, when you sign, it will show that this signature was signed and it will take a stamp of where it was signed. So someone cannot tamper with the document. For example, it's our internal document. When all of you sign, it will show a digital signature of all your signatures. It will show some IDs. It will show some, watermark. It will show that this document is authentic document. That's what digital signature is all about. Please, do you understand this? Do you understand? So since we are using free document, we cannot use it. And these are the things that as we are moving on now, all these are things that we are hoping all our government parastatals, all these organizations, what do we call it, company, our offices, we should start adopting this and we should start using all this to avoid your file carrying from this office to this office. Before it reached that office, it disappeared. That's how it's going on. That's how it's happening. So when everything is online, the PA or the secretary will arrange everything for the governor. The governor will just go online and just keep uploading his document. Just keep uploading his signature, and that's all. Once he's done, you just click on effect, and it will effect it across everything. With one click, everything will be done. All the contract will be approved, and it will show the authentic signature of the governor with the digital signature. With all this, if you look at it, it will ease the running of the government. All this and also, so all these are things that as time goes on, the reason why we cannot all apply this, it has to do with the lack of people that have the experience to do this. We don't have the personnel. We don't have the personnel. But once we have the personnel, people that know how to do this, you see, we will move to that. And once we started using all this, our things will be kind of very easy, and we will stop spending a lot of money on papers, on printing. If you see the budget of printing alone, you will cry. So we'll reduce all such budgets, taking time to review documents, taking time to do all these things. When we start adopting all these online things, is something that we can do. So that's for the digital signature. So we have language also. And we also have customized request mail. If you want to customize a request mail, maybe I want to customize the mail that I want to send to them, that maybe I want them to know about this document. Maybe I can say invitation to sign. I can write the title of the mail, invitation to sign. There, maybe receiver, kindly sign the document ASAP. Then you write your name. Please, do you understand this? This is the email that you are going to see when they receive this email for them to sign. Then we have UID for all this. Don't worry about this. Uh, it just shows a unique signer identifier code that appears below the signature. That's what this UID is all about. Then we have signature verification code. So if you like, you can have what do we call it? QR of the signature value. You can scan the document and see whether it is authentic from the signature, from the person you asked to sign. It is the one that signed. Email branding, don't worry about this. It's just for kind of for premium version. If you want to put the logo of the company, the of everything of the company, if people want to kind of see the request, the email that you sent to them, they will see your logo, they will see everything too. But if they don't have, they are going to see the I love PDF logo and whatever in the email that we are sending. So after doing all these setups, the next thing you are going to click on, you are going to click on what? Apply. Just click on apply. So now you click on apply. So when you click on apply, now you are going to drop fields where you want these people to do the signature. So I'm scrolling down, end of the document. This is the end of, I want them to sign here at the end of the document. So these are the fields that I can attach for them to sign. The first field that we are putting is signature field. I will drag it and drop it. Once you drop it, yes, all of them, these are them. These are the people, right? They are all selected. Then I'll click on apply. So I have 3 fields for them to do the signature. Please, do you see what just happened? 3 fields for them to put their signature. Now, if I want, I can increase this so that I can have enough space for them. I can increase it. But since it's not only signature that I want other thing. It's not only signature I want. I will leave it like this. I need to see their names under the signature. I will drag this name and drop it here. Don't forget, we set up their names before, right? So I will drag it here and set up. And let me arrange it. Sorry. I want to arrange it also. I will highlight it all. Come here and drag it like this. So each person's name will be under like this. So let me just increase it a little bit. Just come here where it showed this. Don't worry, just do it like this until it shows this. Just increase it a little bit. This is their names. So all their names will be under their signatures. And they need to write their names when they sign. The next thing that I want the date of when they sign. I want to put the date. When they did the signature, I want to put the date. Then I will come here and take the date. And I'll put the date under. And also, yes, I will click on apply. I'll also increase it. Then I'll arrange it like this. So I'm done arranging my what? Fields. These fields, I just arrange them because these are the fields that I want these receivers to sign to provide for us. So we have the signature field, we have the name field, and we have what? The date field. On that signature, don't forget, we have UID. You see, this is the UID. Immediately they sign, there will be a UID under their signature. Is an authentic number, identification number for what they have done. Please, do you understand this? So that someone will not use somebody's signature, UID of signature, and do it on another document. Someone will not do that. So each signature will have unique UID, its signature. So after doing all this, we are done with this. So if you like, you can highlight all this again. I'm highlighting them all the box. I want them to be at the middle. That's what I want. I want them to be at the what? At the middle. So now I'm done. Now I'm done applying all this. The next thing I'm going to do is to click on what? Send to sign. Just click on what? Send to sign. So we are sending the document. All of them, but now it's going to be one after the other. The first person that will receive the document is what? Is who? No, I even forgot the email I used, but don't worry. Yeah. Okay, so let's go and see. Let's go and see. No, they want me now to set my signature details. So if I want, I can go ahead and this. So yeah, so my signature is me. So I'm the first person to receive. That's why they just show me this. I need to set my signature. So it's for me to sign. You see, I say it's draw signature on my own, right? So I'm using this as the space for me to draw the signature. So I'm going to do like this. You see, I'm just doing the signature online. You see, if your signature is not just like this, just hold your cursor and whatever. So now I'm done. Sorry, let me click it out. I'm done. I'm done. This is my signature. Do you understand? I just designed it now with you, saw it. Then I click on apply. But this is my initial and this is my full name because I put a full name, right? When we sign, we need a name. I put a name. So I'll click on apply. So I'm applying my signature and the name that I said. You see, I have the Ahmad Aminu Ahmad. I have this. But now I did not put the signature. All I need is to click on. I already set the signature there, right? All I need is to click. Bam. This is my signature. Now my signature appeared with my UID number there. I already signed. Then after I set up this is my signature. This is the full name. This is all this. Then I will click what? Sign. Once I click sign, the email will go to the next person. So let me sign. Let me sign. I just signed the document. So let me open the other email and see which. So now you signed successfully. So let me go back. So now if I come back, let's check this email. Who is going to receive it? Is this person? Let me open the other person. Let me open the other person. Okay, I have them all on my phone. Yes, is it Isia Musa or Simon Buhari? So let me open this. Sorry, okay. No, it's not. So it's supposed to be that with for all. Yes, it's supposed to be this one, the last one, this one. So this is the person that received the signature invitation. You see, this one that I opened, the person did not receive this invitation. It's because number 2% did not sign. Please, are we all together? So let's go back to this that received invitation to sign. You see the same email, invitation to sign, that email that we composed. So this is invitation to sign. Then I will click on review and sign. Then click on review and sign. So this is where we are going to now review. I'm going to review. Yes, I accept. Then I click on continue. So now it asks me to set the signature. What did I set on the signature? What I set is to upload. I select upload for this person. So let me click here, go to upload. We have signature yesterday. I'm using the same signature and I'm making it to be Rashidat. Let's just use that. Oh, let's use Isia Musa. Isia Musa. Then we click on apply. Do you see it, please? Then I have Isia Musa. Then I need to click on this the way we did it before. And it will put the signature of Isia Musa. So then I will click on what? Sign. Immediately we send Isia Musa sign. Now this Ahmed will receive email. That is Osman Buhari now will receive email to sign. You see, the email just dropped. Because Isia Musa signed, he is the third person to sign. Then I will click on invitation. Then I will click review and sign. So now for this, we selected what? Is text. We selected text. So now we are selecting, look at the text. So for text, you all need to select a text. What stylish do you want to use for your signature as you are the one that signed it? So let's use this one. You can change the color if you want. Use any color. Let's use this blue if you want blue, or if you want black, leave it black. Then your initials is Osman Buhari. So you see it's just Osman Buhari. Then you click on apply. Once you click apply, it will put the Osman Buhari like this, and you click here, it puts the signature of Osman Buhari. Then you click on sign, and that's it. Please, are we all together? Are we all together? Yanzu, everything now is done, and everyone can download the document. If you go back to your email, you will see the finalized document. Everyone that participated in the download, now you see the completed document. Let's go back to this one. Let's go back to this one. You will see the completed document also. Let's go back to all the first Ahmed that did it. You also see the what? The finalized document. You see? You see this is my invitation. And let me refresh. So everyone is going to see the finalized document that was done since everybody has signed, and you are going to see the document. Please, are we all together in this? Okay, thank you so much. And I think the next thing we are going to discuss about is Zoom. Participating in Zoom meeting. Participating in Zoom meeting. How to set up Zoom meeting. How to share the link. That's what we are going to discuss about now. So for you to start this Zoom meeting, you need to go to the website of the Zoom. There are different meetings now that people are using, the Google Meet, the Zoom, anyone you want, but we are going to work on the Zoom. So go to zoom.com. That's the name of the website. Go to zoom.com/sign in, or just zoom.com. If you go to zoom.com, you click on sign in. You see, when you are here, just sign in, because I always sign with my Gmail. So you can sign with yours also. Go ahead and sign with yours, or you register if you don't have, if you have it, then you continue. So I'm just signing. I'm clicking on my email. This is the email. So I'm clicking on it. Okay. So when you sign in on Gmail, this is exactly what you are going to see. This is exactly what you are going to see. So now, under meetings, let me take you through this in brief. We have this personal, under profile, meetings, all this are just menu bars. We have schedule and all this. Please, if you want to create meetings, you go to meetings. When you click on this meeting, you click on schedule meeting. Or you can click on this menu bar to click on schedule meeting. That means you want to create a meeting. That means you want to invite people to join. But if you want to join a meeting, if you want to join a meeting, please click on this join. That way it will ask you for the what? For the meeting ID and password. But some meetings that you don't need to click on this join, get the link. Once you click on the link, the join ID, the password is all in the link. Just click the link and go there. But some are using meeting ID and password. But the best way is to share the link with people to join. Because not everybody can use such IDs. Not anyone can sign in with real ID, real password, because the ID can be in small letters, capital letters, and like that. Please do you understand? So let's schedule a meeting first. Click on schedule. So when you click on it, now you put the name of the topic that you want to discuss, or that the topic of the meeting. So for example, yours, I put 2 days capacity building, something like that. So you put the name of the meeting, my meeting. So under this my meeting, just delete it and write the name of the topic that you will discuss. Maybe I'll call it weekly review meeting. That's the name of the meeting. So you come down, you scroll down. When do you want the meeting to be? If you click here, you select the calendar when you want it to hold. So if it is tomorrow, let's say tomorrow, 17 Monday, what time? You select the time. Maybe I want it to start by 1. What 1? 1 p.m. Please, do you understand all this? You arrange it. Then you move forward. What is the duration of the meeting? For everybody that is using free Zoom, is 45 minutes. Everybody that is using free Zoom is 45 minutes. Yeah, they are with us all upon. They are 19. You can take their attendance now. Anyone that is using um free Zoom is 45 minutes. But that 45 minutes, what it means is that every 45 minutes, the Zoom will end and it will come back. But you can still come back again. But it will end every 45 minutes. But if you are using pro version of it, like now I'm using pro version, that's why since 9 that we started this, people are online and it's not cutting. So it will keep going until all day if you like. That when you are using pro version. But if you are using free one, up every 15 minutes, you must take a recess and come back. Yeah. So now for this duration, if you know you are using free, please don't even waste your time to select number of duration. It's 45 minutes. Don't even waste your time, please. It's just 45 minutes. And let's come down to time zone. Normally, we are using West Africa time zone, right? So don't touch this, please. Don't touch this. Leave it the way it is. We have a recording meeting. Is this meeting going to be a recording meeting? You all know we have recording and uh, what do they call it? No, overhead. We have overhead and also recording expenditures. It's under financial. I mean, you all know that. How many of you participated in writing budget? Ah. No, we all have this. You need to understand this now. We have all this recurrent, we have overhead. So let's talk about this recurring. If this is going to be a recurring meeting, it's something that is not one time meeting. Do you get me? Like, for example, overhead, all these overheads, if it is a type of construction of something, it's just one time. But if it's a recurring, maybe buying of diesel, buying of this, it must be under recurring expenditures now. So that's what it is. So for this recurring also, the meeting is recurring. Maybe it's coming periodic. So when you tick on this recording, then you recurring, then you select when do you want the meeting to keep occurring. So if I say daily, every day the meeting will carry it out. Every day. And for how many days? Then I will come here, end date of the meeting. I can select here. How long did I want the meeting to carry on? Or if I make the meeting to be weekly, then for how many weeks? If I want it to be monthly, then how many day of the month. Maybe I want it to be every first day of the month. Then I will go up there and select first. Then the meeting will be carried out every first day of the month. And when did I want to end the meeting? Then I come here and select the end of the meeting. Maybe I will select December 2025. So from today, we'll have the maybe introduction of the meeting. But from today, every first day of the month, we'll hold the meeting till the end of December. Please, are we all together in this? This is something that I know. In school, you cannot learn this. And even if you like, it's something that you need to be attentively and understand what it is. Okay. So this is it. Then email of the attendees. Sometimes you put all the email of the people that you want to participate. When you put their emails one after the other, you write their email and you send it to them. It's something that you can do. But if you don't know their emails, just don't worry. We'll copy the link and send the link to their emails. Registration. Do you want registration to be required? This picture, I don't want you to even use it. Just don't take it. Just share the link. Template also, we are not using any template because we don't have any, so we leave it like that. Template is when I save this, I can save this, all this setup that I did, I can save them as template. If I have another meeting, I can use the same template I use, the same setup I use for this meeting, I can use it to that particular meeting again. So that's what it's all about, and we don't have any. So the next thing is add whiteboard, add docs. Some pictures are for Pro. I'm using Pro, that's why you are seeing it. Go ahead, go ahead. Yeah. Of course, yes. That's the answer. What the question is for those that are online. When you use recurring, maybe you are using weekly or monthly or daily, is it going to be every day you are changing a link or you are retaining the same link? You are using the same link. So when I send it to you and I say from today, every post of the month will have a meeting, you are using the same link for the end of the year. Every first of the month, if you click on it at that particular time that we set up, the meeting started. That's how it means. That's what it means. Okay. Thank you for the question. This is a very important question. So another thing is security. You want to set up a password. Then you set a password. Please set something very easy so that when people are using join, using meeting ID and password, they will use this password. They will use simple password. Don't use your card for your pin, ATM pin, or don't use your password that you are using for your social media. This thing. Use a common password, something that let everybody use the password to join the meeting. Please, are we together? Then we have this waiting room. Do you want people to be in the waiting room when they join? For this meeting of yours, I don't want people to be in the waiting room. I allow everybody to join. Once you come, just join. Because I don't have time to go back there and keep accepting people. I don't have that time. So that's why we just allow it. We leave it like this. Require authentication to join. Please don't talk it. Don't take it. Enable continuous meeting. Don't worry. This is for the pro picture. So we have this video for host participants. So what this means is if you on it, it means immediately you join, your video will show. If you on it, but I normally off it right from setting. So when you join, it's unless when you turn on your camera, that's when it will show. Then we have for the audio, telephone, and computer audio. So I normally select this. By default, they selected this. Phone and computer audio is okay. You can use them. Don't worry about this. So we have other options of all this. So now these are other options that has to do with the participants that are there. Do you want to mute participant upon entry? Yes. Immediately you enter, we want you to stay mute. If not, when I someone will just enter and you start seeing I say a cake and that kind. You are in serious meeting. You are discussing and the meeting is very, very hot. Someone will just enter, you start saying, I say a cake, I share. So it's something that mute everybody. Once someone entered, it should be mute. That's why this one is by default ticket. Then we have allow participant to join anytime. Yes. If you want participant to join anytime, you allow them so that anytime they wish, they can join. But take note, this allow participant to join anytime. It means if I tick this, it means they can join anytime they want, they can join the class. But if I untick this, it means they cannot join using the link unless I started the meeting. That's what it means. Do you understand this? It's only when I started the meeting. That why when you click on the link and we do not start it, you see that you will be not or wait until or you'll be notified when the this thing start the meeting or something like that. So that's how it means. So just leave it like that. Automatically recording meeting. Do you want to automatically record the meeting? Once you start, you want to record it. If you like, you tick it. If you don't like, you approve. Approve or block entry of users from specific region or country. If you want to block users from other countries to join, then you click on it and you list all the countries. Maybe I want to block those from Nigeria, especially this is how these people are doing for us. If you are from Nigeria, they will start meeting and block you because they know if you come, you will say something else. But don't worry, all these features is only this mute participant when open entry is the best feature that I believe. Whenever you are setting it up, please put it. Then we click on save. Now we are done with all the setup. We click on save. Immediately you click on save, it will show something to you. This is where it's going to give you all the invitation links that you want. So you'll see the invitation links and everything. So here it is. You see the invitation links. You see all these are the details. So you see this one is the invite link. So when you click on you click on this, you copy the link. You can send to everyone. If you want to copy everything of the invite, come down here and click on copy invitation. You see there is everything about it. A lot of information. And I don't think you need all this information. It's only this that maybe you might need. Because this join meeting ID, these are the only things that you need. So you copy them and you share with your people, and then your people will see it. So I believe this is what we are going to discuss in this Zoom meeting. Seriously, this is what we are going to discuss, and this is what we are going to do. So whenever you want to start the meeting, you come back to your meetings. Come back to your meetings. Yes, come back to that menu bar of meetings. When you come back to it, maybe it's time to start the meeting. Then you come back. Where is the meeting that we created? So you find out the meeting you created under it, then you will see this start. You see this start? When you click on this start, it will start the meeting. So everybody, when people join, you can start accepting them. If you select that you want to as waiting room, you will accept them. If you just allow them to join, they will just join. And from there, you can start talking and start doing whatever you want to do. Please, do you understand this? Okay, so the next thing we will discuss about is how to create a strong password. And that is just something I will speak about. Whenever you want to create all this online password, please, the best way to create password is to use, there is what we call case sensitive. You need to use that when you are creating a password. Please use capital letters, small letters, and use special characters. And also use numbers when you are creating password. These are the 4 things you need to adopt whenever you are creating a password online to have a very strong what? Password. Please, do you understand this that I just said? Use capital letter, small letter, special characters that has to do with underscore, at, comma, question mark, full stop, dash. Use that special characters and also use numbers, numerical values. Use numbers. These are the things that make up a very strong password that even a computer cannot predict the password. Don't make your password to be AMA123. Please don't make your password like that. Don't make your password to be your date of birth. Don't make your password to be your phone number. Don't make your ATM card to be your date of birth or your year, 1994. If your PIN, your ATM card is 1994, 1993, 2002, or the date you born your child or something like that, all such passwords are easily guessable. Someone can guess them easily, and they are easily predictable. Please understand this so that to avoid you Uh, yeah, being a victim of all this. So I think let's take a recess again because this is where we are going to draw the curtain here for this ICT skills. We are done with use of internet. And the next thing we are going to start, this is now we are going to start our day two activity. No, it's continuation of yesterday. It's even a recap of yesterday's class. This is now, it's now we are done with yesterday's class. All this is for yesterday. So it's yeah. So this will be the first training that you are okay. You are tired with all this information. Let's stop. We can quit it now, so that next time we can come and talk about freelancing and the rest. But believe me, we are going to discuss about that. For freelancing, will not take most of the time. So let's take a recess. Like we resume by 12:40. Let's resume by then, so that from 12:40, I believe to 1:30. So 1:30 or 1:40 in 1 hour or like 2 hours, we'll finish everything. Inshallah, by 2 we'll be done. So let's resume after in the next how many minutes? In the next 12 minutes, yeah. So let's resume in the next 12 minutes. Let's take a recess. Thank you so much. Those that are online will resume after 12 minutes. We'll resume by 10:40. 12:40, not 10, 12:40 p.m. Thank you so much and see you by 12:40. Okay. Um, this is our day two, and this is supposed to be the beginning of our day two of these 2 days capacity building training on ICT and freelancing. But you are all welcome back to this few minutes that we take, and we'll continue since yesterday we have some leftovers, and thank God we cleared them now. So, so far, what we are going to discuss about is we are going to talk about today, we are going to talk about freelancing, and we'll talk about Fiverr, types of users on Fiverr, why Fiverr, a short tour to my Fiverr account, what is gig and how to choose a gig, question and answer, conclusion, and then we call it a day. So this is what we are going to cover to in this day too. So the question that I will ask, what do you understand by freelancing? This is a question that I think those that are online also and those that are here with me physical, you can respond to this. What do you understand by freelancing in brief? Please, can you contribute one to or two persons so that we move? Okay, the first contributor said that making money online is freelancing. Yeah. Continue. Yeah. The next one. I'm listening. You say? Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. In a professional way. So now a lawyer that is performing activities to make money in a professional way is doing freelancing. Okay. If it is only done online, it is freelancing. Okay. Okay, I supposed to say what you have said so that those that are online will hear what you said. But thank you for this contribution. Anyone, those that are online can also contribute. Okay, okay, let's move. So let's look at what freelancing is all about. When we say a freelancer is someone who makes money by completing an individual task or project, typically working on a temporary basis as a self-employed contractor. And there are many freelancing websites. So this issue of freelancing is okay. Um, freelancing is Doing any tax, doing any tax for the purpose of making money, and that tax that you did is a self contract that you collected to make money. It can be online, it can also be offline. Do you understand this? I can be in this chamber, working with this chamber, going to court on this and this, but I'm going to other companies and other this and getting some side gig from them, some side jobs from them. Do you get me? Maybe we want you to drop this contract for. I'll just drop it there for oh proofread this for us. I'll just proofread, they will pay me. That's freelancing. It's just like kaman kwadago ne kake yi. Kaman misali mutum ne yana kai yara makaranta bayan ya tashi kuma ya je ya kabu kabu. Please, do you understand so that's freelancing? Side hustle. Yeah, you are doing your side hustle, doing something apart from your normal work. You are doing something else, and that's what we are discussing. That's what we are going to discuss today. So there are many side hustles that you can do, but the ones we will focus on are online ones. Do you understand? Let's say you are occupied during the day, you are occupied in Sokoto, everybody knows you in Sokoto, so maybe you cannot do the freelancing here, right? Okay, so we are focusing on freelancing online. We are focusing on this side hustle online. How are you going to do it online? How are you going to make your presence, to make your money online? Even though I'm not talking about you going online to create chamber or going online to create a law firm or something like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you making money, you doing cabo cabo online. Please, do you understand this? So that's what we are going to discuss. And there are lots of freelancing websites. We have websites like Fiverr, Upwork, and the rest. Freelancer, TopTal, Plex Jobs. There are many of all these freelancing websites where people will go there, render their services, and get paid by rendering such services. Please, do we understand this? Okay, so we are taking Fiverr out of all the freelancing website that we have. We are taking Fiverr. I'm taking you through to show you how to do side hustle there and how to do cabo cabo there. Okay, so let's look at the Fiverr itself. What is Fiverr? So all this uh that I say is part of the conclusion that we talk about that I will mention. So, but let's look at the types of what is Fiverr. So, Fiverr is an online e-commerce marketplace for freelance services like programming, data entry, copywriting, video editing, legal counseling, legal drafting, and anything service that you know. It's just a marketplace. You know there is difference between market store and marketplace, right? E-commerce store and e-commerce marketplace. You know that is different too. It's okay. By two will be done. So it's a online marketplace. It's like we know all this online this market that we have, Open Shagari market, right? That market, let's consider it as it's online. So being it online, that's what this Fiverr is all about. It's online marketplace. That online marketplace is just for rendering services. You cannot purchase goods there, but you can purchase what? Services. You hired someone to create a CV for you. You hired someone to design logo for you. You hired someone to cancel you. You hired someone to incorporate a company for you. You hired someone to do any service that you want. It's online services that you get people there that can do for you. That's what this Fiverr platform is all about. There are different users on Fiverr. There are buyers and also sellers. For the buyers, they have the ability to purchase order from sellers on the platform. These are the buyers. For example, you go to the market, you are the buyer. You go there, you go to a particular shop, you purchase what you want, and that's how Fiverr works. You go to the website. When you go to the website, you purchase the service. You get the service that you want, you purchase it. That's the buyer. And we have the sellers. Sellers and buyers have the ability to offer their services through what is called gig. Through what is called what? Gig. When you go to the buyer, when you go to the Fiverr as a seller, You are creating your service. That service that you create is what is called a gig. So whenever you hear gig, it means a service. On Fiverr, that's what it means. It means a service. So that's the gig. You have a gig on the platform. So that gig that you create, you are telling people, okay, I can do this for you. Do you understand? I can design a logo for you. That's a did. That's a gig. I can edit images for you. I can edit videos for you. That's a gig. You create a gig. Someone will come desperately in need of someone who is a video editor, and he will give the service to you. After you are done with the service, the person will pay you. That's what Fiverr is all about. So we have the buyers, and you can when you are registering the account, you can register as a buyer. You can also register as what? As a seller. So you can be a seller, you can be a buyer. So what do you want to be is left for you. Now, yeah, you can be the same. That's why when you are creating the account, it's all the same. It's just the navigation. You want to switch to buyer mode, you want to switch to seller mode. It's all the same. It's just for you to navigate through. Okay. So why Fiverr? Fiverr is a place for everyone. That's why I choose Fiverr to show you. And with your hard or soft skills, you can make a fortune on Fiverr. If you want to make money, of course, online, Fiverr is the best place or is among the best places you can go to make money. Everybody can start. Everybody can go there and make money. But please let me say this to everyone. I used to say this to everyone. You see, when we are talking about Fiverr, or to make money online, to make money online, if you are not patiently enough, you cannot make a dime. You cannot make a kobo. Not even on Fiverr, even on our day-to-day life and whatever. Because many people think online money is just like just to go out and it's just easy making money like that. No, you need to work hard on it. You need to prepare yourself on it for it. You need to do a lot. And when you start making money, then the money will continue flowing. One thing about this online thing is the flawless of the money after you start making it. Unlike ours here when you start, because once you build a reputation online and you start making money online, that's it. That's one thing about even here. That's how it is physically. Even now, when you started your shop, when your shop become big enough, everybody knows the shop. You are famous. People will continue patronizing and buying from you. So you need to know Fiverr is for everybody. Like I said, it's for everybody. If this Fiverr, if people consider this Fiverr something else, it's one of the tools that Nigerians should have used to curtail the issue of unemployment within people. Because every secondary school student can go on Fiverr and create their gig there. If they are fortunate enough, they can get someone to hire them and pay them. Even secondary school students can go there. They can do typing. All this typing, creating of letterhead. Someone will come and ask you to do typing for him. And maybe he can say each page he will pay you $10 each page. Maybe he can give you 20 pages. That's how it works on Fiverr. Because the currency is in dollars. They are not paying you in naira and something like that. So Fiverr is for everybody. Everyone can go there and do it. And if you are patiently enough, you are patient, you are kind of, you know what you are doing and you focus, believe me, it's one of the side hustle that you can go and explore. Okay, what is gig? I already told you about gig, right? I say gig is any service offer on Fiverr. Any service that you create on Fiverr is gig. And it's through that service you'll be paid. People will pay you based on the gig or based on what you did to them. So now, how are you going to choose a gig? For you to choose a gig, you need to think very carefully and act very smart. There are some tips you should look at in choosing a good gig. And that's what I will tell you. But you see, when you go to the market, let's consider Fiverr like we say online market, right? When you go to the market, you want to open a shop or you want to start a business. What do you look at? You look at the competitors, right? The context, the competitors, how the market is, what is unique, what is not much, what is not common within the market, right? Then you start yours. You create your own shop or something like that. So on Fiverr also that's how it works. Now ask yourself, you have your unique skills. Even now as lawyers, each and every one of us has different skills. You have something that's your strength, and you have things that they are your weaknesses. There is no way you can know everything, no way. But if you look at it carefully, look at yourself, what services I can offer, or what services are common on Fiverr. So what services are not common on Fiverr? What services are these? What services? That's what you should look at. So we'll look at all these best practices for you to learn how to create your gig, how to create your service on what? On Fiverr. If you are lucky enough, believe me, you can make a fortune. I have a lot of students that I did all this when I conducted a data analytics bootcamp with them. I asked them to go and set up their Fiverr and whatever. I have this feedback webinar on my channel, YouTube channel. You can watch it. You will hear testimony of some of them that are making some dollars. At least someone is making 400, 300, 500 a month. And it's just a side hustle, like we said, right? So it's something that will add up to your revenue monthly if you can make that. But you need to think carefully. You need to create your service online so that when people see it, they will contact you, they will hire you, you render the service to them, and they will pay you. So some tips that we are going to look at: number one, number two, number three, number four. I'm going to talk about 5 of them. Number one, find a niche or specialization. Now, as a lawyer, since I'm speaking to all of you, you know any specialization you will work on is going to be under what? Legal uh balance. So whatever you are going to do, please focus on that, and that's your niche. So you will not waste your time in finding a niche. It's going to be legal. Anything that you are going to do is within the niche of that. And that's why I used to tell people, you see all these things that we are doing, sometimes you go back to even UG1. There is one topic that you miss, which one, that topic is what will change your life. That's why most of the people are kind of taking things for granted. So, uh, for me, I've been analyzing this right from then. I'm focusing on learning it. I don't care about the grade. I'm focusing on learning it and looking at what is this and what is that. So you go back to your skills or everything that you have learned. UG1, UG2, UG3, UG4, UG5, law school, and the practice. Look at it. What are you very good at? What service do you think you can render? Forget about going to court or forget about CAC registration. Forget about all this. Find something that you think is unique and you are best at that and you can render the service. Find it and use it as your service. Please, do you understand this? Then understand how it works. When you find the niche, then you understand how the niche works. If you want to apply any niche that you create, ask yourself, can this niche be applied on rendered online? The services of this niche, can it be rendered online? Because most of the people that are going to hire you for the service are not Nigerians, or they are not living in Nigeria. That's why I teach you how to do all these signatures, online signatures and everything. Someone wants you to draft tenancy agreement for him here. He's in America. His house is in Lagos. You are in Sokoto. Tell me, you don't know how to do all this online, all this. How are you going to do it for him? Because he's hiring you because he's not present within the country. And you are not present within the state. How are you going to do it? You see, this is where all these skills that you have learned comes into play. Please, are we all together? Okay. So understand how it works. Don't put the service that must render the presence of person, that must require the presence of the person in Nigeria. If the service required the presence of the person in Nigeria, it means it's not what? It's not a good niche. Please, do you understand this? Make sure you have the service that, okay, you want me to advise you, you want me to consult you, okay, I consult you, I advise my consultation in 1 hour, $20, for example. Then someone just hire you. Okay, we'll have 1 hour call. You call, you have 1 hour Zoom meeting with the person. After the 1 hour, he will pay you your what? Your $20. And that's all. Please, do you understand all this? Then be creative in creating a gig. You have to be very creative. That's why I said think about the gig and also know how the gig works and be very creative. There are lots of gigs. That's why in this creativity, I always used to tell people, contextualize your gig. Any service that you are rendering, make sure the service, you are contextualizing the service within the Nigerian palace, within Nigeria, Nigerian context. Since you are here in Nigeria as a lawyer, if you say you are going to render service that is outside Nigeria, so what is unique about it? There are lots of people that are doing it. But Nigerian legal system, or even Sharia law, something like that, is unique to you, for example. It's something that unique to people in Nigeria. Some people that are outside Nigeria are in need of such services. Please, do you understand that? So you have to be very creative. Make the price affordable. When you are setting up your price, please make your price to be very, very affordable. Make your price to be affordable. Don't put a lot of dollars. So you can make it 5, 10, and make the price to be affordable and reasonable. Please, price should be reasonable. For example, now, someone comes to you and you ask someone, let me just give you an example. You went to someone and you ask the person, please, I want you to register a company for me, limited liability. Then the person tell you, what is the price? You ask the person, okay, what is the price for the registration? He tell you 10,000. Please, how are you going to react? How are you going to act based on what he said? The price is affordable, of course, but is it reasonable? It is ridiculous, of course. The price is no way reasonable. So this is what you should know. When you are creating the gig, make the price to be affordable but reasonable, even in dollars. Maybe you put the service that you are rendering, for example, it can be $50. Don't go and put $5 because you need people. Because when somebody saw that a lawyer consulting me for 1 hour for $5, no, he is lying. He's not a lawyer. Please, do you understand this? Make the price affordable, but it should looks very reasonable price. So that's another thing. Then make your gig unique. Make sure your gig is unique. That means when people look at your gig, they will see uniqueness to that gig. That's why I say you contextualize your gig. So that if your gig speaks to Nigerian context, it means your gig is very unique. So now, what gig do you have in mind? That's the question. What are the gigs that you have in mind? Is something that you can sleep on and you can think of it. There are many gigs you can come up with, not only corporate, even under property law. There are many, there are lots of gigs. All this advice, consultation, these divorce issues of all these people that they married, they moved abroad, but the marriage was uh contracted here in Nigeria. So they need a divorce lawyer that will go through all the. You see, there are a lot of things you might think of, but you need to be very unique in doing that. Okay, so how to set up your account is what we are going to look at. But please, this introduction that I just did to you is everything about this Fiverr, and people are going to start this. I think we are going to run up in 10 minutes or 5. I'm just going to take you through the Fiverr. I'll show you around. I'll take you through it, and I'll take you a tour to my account also. I'll show you my Fiverr account. But don't say this is how much I get, please. Even though I will remove the maybe you will not see the amount, but I'll show you. No, like seriously, because of all these insecurity issues, sometimes you can't go ahead and say, yeah, this is the amount I made on Fiverr. You can't do that. But yeah, I'll show you. But maybe when I'm sending this video with you, I will remove that part. No, I'm removing this. The video will be online so everybody can see it. I mean, it's online. It's public now. The video is public. So this is my Fiverr account. Let me take you a tour through my account. We'll have a tour, and after the tour, I will take you to how to set up yours. We'll start doing that. I'll take you through. Then, if you go back, you go ahead and watch it. If you are not fully understand how to set up the account, maybe I'm fast here. You can check the YouTube channel. You will see my webinar on Fiverr. I did the webinar for 2 days. It's like this webinar. I did a webinar on this Fiverr for 2 complete days. So today, for us to treat it, I know it's kind of something else, but if you watch that webinar for 2 days, you will have a full understanding of everything related to this freelancing. But this is my account. When you go here, this is my account. So if you like, you can switch to selling. So now it's in buyer, but I switch to seller now. So I switch to selling. So this is my account. Welcome Ahmad A. Ahmad. This is my username A. Ahmad ESQ. So now if I click on business, I can go to my gigs. So you will see the gigs that I have. So I have like how many gigs? 4. That's the 4 active gigs that I have. I have register your business for you in Nigeria, help you start a business in Nigeria, register a trademark for you in Nigeria, draft legal documents for you in Nigeria. So these are the gigs that I have. And all these are the impressions of the gigs. All these are the impressions of the gig. So let's go back and look at the, because yeah, everybody want to see the money, right? So this is my earnings. That is what I earn within the period of time. So I earn like this. Is it $10,401? Yeah, that's what I have made so far. So yeah, I make money on Fiverr, of course, because most of the clients I have, some of them are not even one-time clients. Some of them is after you did service to them, you continue having relationship with them, even outside Fiverr. So to tell you seriously, on Fiverr, I made more than 30,000 US dollars on Fiverr alone. I started in ending 2022, if I can recall. Let me see. I can see when I started. I can see when I started. Sorry. I can see when I started, I think I started around that 2022 is my profile because it shows when someone joined. When did I join? It's supposed to show. I don't know where I can see it, but I used to see when I joined. So that when I joined, but it was around, and because I started in 2021 or 2022, I think, and the account was deleted. I lost the account. After that, I have to start afresh. And let me tell you one thing, for you to get first order, because how many orders I have now? I have about um 46 completed orders. That's what I have. So for you to have one order on Fiverr, it takes me more than a year for me to have one order of Fiverr. More than 365 days. And one thing about Fiverr, every day you need to go online and check the account. You need to log in the account. And let me tell you, for more than 365 days, every day I check the account. Because once they saw that the account is inactive for a while, they will remove the account entirely. They will deactivate you and remove you. So you see, they are testing your patience. That why, whenever I used to tell people, for you to be serious, you need to be consistent and focus on whatever you are doing. That shows discipline. That shows you are a disciplined person. So for you to benefit from this fiber, don't expect it just like that to make money. Seriously, you can make money, a lot of money on Fiverr, but you need to exercise patience. And once you get the first order, that first order, once you get it, that's the end. Once you get that first order, you are done. You can start getting orders, inshallah, after that first order. But that first order can take years. So don't expect you to, okay, you started today. Next tomorrow, you didn't see any person talk to you. And you start saying, Kai, that's why I show people all this. Because the reason why I'm saying this, sometimes, let me tell you this. Our people, they have one thing. Once they did not achieve something the same with somebody, or once they did not get to a particular limit to do something, when you tell them, they will say you are lying. It's only when they achieve it themselves, they will say that it's not a lie. Now I believe it. Please, do you understand? There is one person that I did CSC. And let me tell you, for this CSC registration, for me to register a company, I did it $400. That's how I registered a company. And if I'm going to use foreign participation, then I'm registering it around $3,100, $4,000. That's how I registered a company. So how much am I spending if I'm to register a company in Nigeria? It's now that they increased the share capital to 100 million for foreign participation. Before it's only 10 million naira. So you collected like 3,100. There is one client I got. He gave me $6,200 to register two companies for him in Nigeria. And it's just last 2 months ago, not this. It's just last 2 months. $1 is around 1,007 something. So it's something, yes, you can make money, but please, it's not easy making money. You exercise patience, you suffered, you you bear it, of course. So I'm not just saying it to you just to make it look awesome. You start looking at it as easy something. No, it's not, seriously. It's years of practice, it's years of patience, it's years of a lot of things. That when you will achieve it when times come. So a lot of people that are seeing me on computer before, they are thinking that maybe I don't even know what I'm doing. A lot of them I know. And some they even tell me when I'm on it. So, but yeah, I know when what I'm doing. I know while I'm focusing on what I'm doing since. So you too now, if you want to start, you start today and you exercise patience. And like we said, freelancing is a side hustle, right? So it doesn't mean you stop going to court. I'm doing a lot of things. I have my own company. I run my own company physically. All this money couldn't carbon. They are not part of my primary source of income. They are not my primary source of income. It's just a side hustle that I'm doing to make some extra cash. So that's how freelancing is. So that's what you should put in your mind. So now let's go and see how to create this freelancing Fiverr account. So to do that, just go to fiverr.com. Fiverr, Fiverr.com, double R.com. So before I take you through that, I take you through how to create and join. Let me take you through how all these gigs are. How to see the services. For example, now there is categories of services: consulting, business, music, AI services, videos and animation, writing and explanation, digital marketing, graphic design, programming, a lot of them. For example, I want to search for a service. I want someone to, let's say I want to register a business in Nigeria. Then you search. Whatever you want, just go get there and click on it and click on search. Immediately you say, I want to register a business in Nigeria. Now they are asking us to sign in with our Gmail. Don't worry, I don't want to sign in because I want to show you how to create it. My gig will be #1 worldwide in the entire world. When you search, you want to register a business in Nigeria, you will see my gig. Why? Because I'm the toppest in the entire world. I'm the toppest. In as much as you want to register a company, a business in Nigeria on Fiverr, you will see my gig. That way I have about 35 orders on this alone. That's what I have. The person that is following me only has one. Please, do you understand this? Do you see the gap? So this is how it works. This is how this freelancing works. This is how it works. So that why you see they even put this Fiverr's choice on my gig. It's because I reached a particular level and I did a lot of things. I have a lot of reviews. Just click on my gig, for example. If you click on it, you see this is my picture. This is my everything. This is what I did. I told you limited liability with Nigerian address, $400. If you need it with TIN number, $800. If you need it with bank account, is 1,500 US dollars. And this is, I'm doing it for people that are Nigerians. If you are not Nigeria, then we need to negotiate. That's why I told you the price started from 3,000, 4,000 upwards, depending on how much the person has. I met with a lot of people with a lot of money. A lot of people with a lot of money, because to them to give you $10,000 or something like that, they consider it as nothing to them. So it all depends. This is this. So all this is my gig. And you can come down and read some reviews that many people left about me. All these are some of the reviews. If you go down, you'll see reviews of that many people left behind about me, about my services, about how I did it. There are lots of it. You can show all the reviews, you can read them and go ahead. So these reviews is what will let people to know this person is doing great. He's a good person. He's a genuine person. Let me contact the person and do the work for me. It's not easy to build a reputation. Please, are we all together? So this is it. So this is how the service works. You see, I just click on, I want to register a business and it shows this. So if I'm done okay with this, then I will click on continue, or I click on contact me. Then I contact the person. Then I talk to the person. I say, okay, I need you to do this. That's how I started working with people. And you need to have the Fiverr, of course, application on your phone. Once somebody sends you a message, you need to reply to the person immediately, because if on Fiverr you are not replying people immediately, it reduces your credibility and reputation. It reduces your credibility and reputation. That why if you come here it will show the time that you even respond to people when they talk to you. It shows that there is a where they shows time that you respond. Let me see it somewhere. I think we can see it. It will show the time, responsive time of people. You see, I have all 5 stars review. I think is there is a way where it shows. You see, average. You see, average response time of Ahmed is 1 hour. So when you send this person a message, average time of the person to respond to is 1 hour, and it shows that the person is away, not offline. It's just away. It's not on the application. Now, if I come back to application, I just click on the application now. So this feature, if I refresh the page, it will show that now I'm online, and it will show that the person can go ahead and contact me. So that's how it is, that's how this works. So even your response time matters. That's why sometimes due to that time differences, that's why it's hardly for us to sleep. It's very hard for you to sleep. So that's why we slept after 4 to 6 or something like that. That's all. So when you sleep, maybe it's around, maybe after Asuba, then you can sleep by 4, 8, 9, you wake up again. You go to office and start other things. Because due to time differences, when it is 1 a.m., 2 a.m. here, that's when it is 9 a.m. there. That's when they open their offices. So you see, you have to stay awake to talk with your client. You have to stay awake to discuss with your client and to see what he wants and to discuss. That way, anytime I have to stay online, always I'm online. You see me online every day. I'm online. So, but not online on WhatsApp. Seriously, on WhatsApp, I don't. You can talk to me on WhatsApp. You can call me. I can. That way, a lot of people now that are calling you are not picking. They'll think that no, I'm in meeting. Every time you are meeting. Anytime you are on the meeting, I'm talking with someone that will give me dollar. You call me, maybe you just tell me nonsense to provoke me. I'll not even receive your call. I have better things to do. Text me. If I'm done with the meeting, I will text you back. So when you have things to do, that's how it will your life will turn to. So you will become a day just every time you will be busy. If you don't have this, you have this. Your clients are waiting for you. They are waiting for you to respond. Even now, I have winding up with one of my clients. I'm winding up 2 companies for him, and he's paying me like $2,000+, and that's how it works. And sometimes these people they might pay you before the service, but by default, the way it is on Fiverr, you will get paid after rendering the services. But my services, I used to negotiate with them. You see, this service that I'm doing, I have to spend money. So you pay half. When I'm done, you pay half. Some of them will even say, no, 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 we'll pay you everything. Just go ahead and do it. When you are done, send us the document. Some will tell you that. But some will say, yeah. And you know that you need to convince them that you are not a scammer also. Because we have a very bad reputation. For me to build this reputation, like I'm telling you all this, you cannot believe it. They had the Qiyamul Layl, they can't have the Qiyamul Layl, the Addu'a, the Salati. You see, it's not easy to do this. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you the truth so that you'll not think that when you started and you didn't start benefiting, you think it's just like I'm just here to just fool you with all this empty noise and whatever. So you need to prepare because most of you will test you, they will test you, they will investigate you. A lot of them will ask for my Supreme Court number for them to even believe I'm a lawyer. They will go to that NBA website, check the NBA website. Am I even a lawyer? They check. You see, all these things, they check. My address, they check. My everything, they confirm. They do everything. Then, okay, we'll give you the job. They will test you to the core. So please understand all this. And when you started talking with this, you will learn and you will know what it is all about. So now you all see how the gigs are, how to go through the gigs. So let's go back to the Fiverr page. And then now this is the first page. If you put that, and we are going to click on join. You want to start, then you click on join. So when you click on that, if you want to join them with your Google, just click join with Google. If you want to join them with email, then click join with email. If you click on join with email, you need to put your email, you need to put your password, but there are lots of setup you are going to do when to do this. But seriously, I think what we are going to do, because for us to go through that setup, it will take most of the time. But I believe you can all set up the account. It's normal ABCD the way you are registering this thing. You can do that. But what I will do when I'm sending this link of the video to you, or in the comment description of this, or anywhere if you are listening to this webinar, go through the playlist of my YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, and search for just you will see Fiverr webinar somewhere. Go there, you will see day 2. It's day 2 you are looking for. If you like, you can watch the day 1 and have more explanation. But day 2 is the practical of how to set up the account from the beginning till the end. Do you understand this, please? So that you will learn how to do it and you learn how to set up your gig. Make sure before you set up your gig, I will advise you, go through the gigs that are available on Fiverr. Go through the gigs. Look at how the gigs are. Okay. Now, like I said, go through the gigs. Let's go under this writing and translation. You see, under this writing and translation, let's click on article writing. I'm just doing that. Go through all these links. Look at what people are doing. I will write engaging SEO articles for you, for your brand or blog. She's charging $45. And she has about $334 for doing this. Multiply 45 times that 334. It's a huge amount of money she made. All this, go through all these gigs that people are doing to see how you can do yours. Then you will learn from it. Then you contextualize yours to Nigerian context. Please, do you understand that? Then you make yours to look unique. You can go through anything. You can go through maybe legal counseling. You can write legal counseling. You can go through it and look at the gigs that are related to legal counsel. Look at this. I will serve as your general counsel for all legal issues. That's what this person can do for you online. Then you can say, okay, I will serve as your general counsel for all legal issues in Nigeria. Then you add Nigeria. Then you see, you contextualize yours. You adopted it and you change it. So go through all this. You see this person, I will write legal resume, attorney, contract, corporate lawyer, and whatever. There are a lot of things you can go through. I will do letter for non-infringement from a legal counsel. You can say, I can draft copyright agreement for you. I can draft tenancy agreement for you in Nigeria, in Kaza. Please, do you understand this? When you get it, search the gig. Is the gig available on there? If it is available and you see that there are no many competitors on the gig, you go for it. Don't worry. Customize yours. Put something unique so that to differentiate your service with others. If the gig is not there, nobody has the gig. Thank God you are the first person to have it. Then you go ahead and do it. That way, when I created my gig, I'm the first person to create my gig. Please, do you understand how to create it? Do you understand? You see the challenge. When you are doing it, make sure you find something unique. This is something that it can take you weeks for you to think of this. It's not just over the night after this class. Just you know how to create it, you just go ahead and start creating gig. That's not how it works. You have your plan, you think, you write it down, you prepare yourself, you go to studio. If you like, you snap a very good looking picture to show that, yes, you are from Nigeria. You look, but look at how all these people are doing this. Some are using their own flyer for it. Some are using their pictures. You can use yours. You can use whatever you want, but you must use a very good looking picture that you will use as the cover of your page and also at the cover of as your profile page and as your cover, the cover of your gig. You need to have a very good looking picture. Please, do you understand this? So go ahead and do that. You can do it and make sure, please, to get a good profile picture on, or even not only Fiverr, even on all social media. Use a very good looking profile picture. Go to studio. If you cannot pay 1,005 or you don't have iPhone, go to studio, pay 1,500. If you can't afford it, get somebody, befriend somebody with iPhone 15. Let him snap you. Corporate, you look decent. If he snap you, he send the picture to you and you crop it and paste. Let me tell you, the way you look, the way you will be addressed. This is how it is also. Not the way you dress, the way you will be addressed. The way you look, that's how you will be addressed. Nobody will look at you, look with tattered this thing and whatever to give you millions of naira. Nobody on earth will give you that. But when they look at you, you look like 10 million. Yes, they can give you 10 million. But when you look like you know it, or you didn't speak like that, you need to at least, I'm not saying you dress fancy like that. No, you dress humble, you dress, but you need to dress presentable. Even on your social media, when they click on your picture, when they look at it, they will see this is somebody reasonable. Not to look at your picture. A lot of people are using someone will just go in on his profile picture and use that symbol of Izala symbol, for example. Or you go and use Arewa symbol on your profile. Like seriously, it's not showing that you know what you are there for. Social media is the new CV, is the new curriculum, is the new resume of people. So even on Fiverr, make sure you have a professional picture, professional everything. When people look at it, they will say that this is a decent person. That's why I use the same picture I use on my lawyer's profile. So you see my picture here on Fiverr. When you search on that lawyer's MBA, you will see the same picture. That's why I return the picture. I've been using the picture. So I'm there everywhere. Where you go, it's the same picture that you will see that I'm using. So you too, you need to be that professional so that you will not confuse them. This picture, you have beard. In that one, you don't have beard. Then you will confuse the Oyimbo. He say, Kai, you are a liar. You are a liar. And he will leave. Please do understand this. You can use different picture. This one you use Capcan. And this one you use suit. You see, you say, this guy is karma. That why will he do this? So please, you need to be professional. You need to be professional. So after saying all this, I think let me come back to this. So the next to the last part of this 2 days bootcamp, I think we are going to look at question and answer. If you have any, I respond to some of your questions. And if you don't, this is the time where we are going to call it a day. So if you have question, please ask before I conclude. If you have question, please ask. Yeah, in brief. Yeah. Yeah, online also, I'm looking at the chat. If you have question online, you can ask. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, corporate bank account. Yes. Yeah. When someone is not in Nigeria, you want to open an account, must he go to the bank himself? That's the question. When you want to open a corporate account, must all the directors be present at the bank? That's the question I'm asking you. We are in the world of digital. I show you all this issue of digital signature. Let him send his signature. That what you'll use. You use his BBN number. You open the account. And the corporate account will bear the name of what? The company you open for them. And they operate the account. What is in you? Whatever they did with the account and everything is their BBN, is their information, is their company, not yours. You are just their lawyers. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. You don't need a domiciliary account. They pay you through Fiverr, not paying you through anything. They pay you through Fiverr. When you want to withdraw your money on Fiverr, there is a way you withdraw money from Fiverr to Naira account directly. Fiverr will send the money to your account. It's just now I see Fiverr remove that feature. You need to, for now, if they paid you, you want to withdraw your money, then you need to use paper. That's what they did. But I believe maybe before you get your first order, they will bring that feature to withdraw to Naira. Inshallah, I believe. But me, I know my way to receive my own money. But now I'm just telling you that this is the way. There is a way from Fiverr account directly to an Naira account. All you need is to set up your account. They will pay you. No, you never. In case you get a client, right? You want to withdraw the money. Yeah. Unless you get a client and you want to withdraw the money, please don't call me. That's why I said it specifically to everyone. It's hardly if you call, you can keep calling. I did not pick the call. Someone would think that you are just doing this to him. You have no idea what you are going through. You see all this training that we carried out yesterday. After that, I went to another meeting. I was in the meeting. I have a class by 8 also. I have other things. And someone will keep calling you. You need you to talk for 15 minutes or 20 minutes, just discussing. For what? And he cannot text you. So this is why some of the things is kind of difficult. That's why even my friends now, they are here, they are all looking at me. It takes us 2 weeks sometimes. You can keep calling me. It's after 2 weeks, maybe I will call you. But you will feel bad. I know it's bad. Me too. I don't. But that's how it works. Sometimes when you are done with all these webinars and workshops or training, you'll go back. You'll start having headache. And when you have the headache, you have some works to do. You have clients on Fiverr that need your attention. You need to go online. All these things are things that this is how the life will go in and that. Okay, there is a question on the chat. Sir, you spoke about the integrity check, which is your major drive. How are you able to maintain this over time? Yeah. Issue of this integrity check on Fiverr. Seriously, let me say this. Uh, please, in whatever you are doing, please, you have to be a very trustworthy person. In whatever you have to be sincere in whatever you are doing. A lot of people, yeah, you will get a bad name. You get a bad name. Even our people, even when we are in university and whatever, any lecturer that is strict, you must adhere to his principles. People hate that person. That's how it is, and that's how you're supposed to live your life. Don't do it just to make someone happy. Do it to make yourself and the person happy. Tell him the truth. Whatever is going on, tell the person. You want to charge him the money, you don't need to tell him how you spend the money. You charge him, this is what you are paying, this is what I will do for you after you pay me. There is one person, let me say this to you. There is one person, let me give you one example. There is one person that start talking to me because there are rules on Fiverr that if you breach the rule, they will delete your account. The person paid me to do a work for him. He paid me $1,000. And he did something, Fiverr closed his account. I lost contact with the person. I have to look around. I have to search. I have to do all I can to find out that person. Do you get me? To find out that person through mail, I have to do that. I talk to the person later on because when I lost the account of the person, I don't know where to get the person. It's just like through our chats. I follow, I go back, just up there. There is where I think he mentioned his email or something like that, a contact. I go there, I found that contact, I contact the person. You paid me, so, but I lost your contact because I cannot talk to you on private. They blocked your account, they deleted your account. He was surprised and say, wow, why, you are a Nigerian. I thought you will go with the money. You see, and I told him it's not, yeah, I know Nigerian, we are like that, but I told him it's not all Nigerians are like that. And I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of taking it. I'm afraid of my God. I have my conscience and my faith will not allow you to eat that 1,000. So you see, this is it, this is it, this is it, and this is your money. And he said that no. Just it's okay. Just leave it. Take the money, and that's all. I don't even need the company anymore. Just hold the money. That's what it happened. And I have some of them. That I have one client that what he wants. He registered a company there outside Nigeria. He will just call me. I registered another company. Just registered the same name of the company in Nigeria. Protect the name for me. And he will pay me. He has no idea. All he needs is just for me to protect the name in Nigeria so that someone will not use the name in Nigeria to scam people. So you just ask me, please register the name. Use any information. If you like, use your son, use everyone. Just register the name in Nigeria so that nobody can register the name to protect the name. And you will pay me. If you are not that trustworthy, believe me, if you are not that trustworthy, all this will not happen. And let me tell you, you see all this issue of integrity and this is kind of sometimes you are not the one to make someone believe in you. You are not the one. It's natural. If you are untrustworthy, believe me, people will feel it by even coming close to you. By even saying what you are saying. Because you see, as you are saying all this, if I'm lying to you, some people will start thinking, "Kai, this person is lying." You will start feeling that this person is just lying about all this or something like that. So that's how it works. That's why some of these people, when they started talking to me, believe me, I used to tell my mom, whenever I have a gig, immediately if I get up, I'll tell them I got a client. I'll tell my mom. She will be like saying that whenever they started talking to me, they started chatting me on Fiverr. Some of them will even say that the moment they start talking to you, they trusted you. They will just say that I just trusted you. You can just go ahead, just send me everything. I would pay you everything. I just feel like you are a trustworthy. So this is something that you need to have it in you. And please work hard on that and tell them the truth. Whatever service you tell them you'll do it to them. Make sure don't lie to them. Because all these people, you see all these outside people, they are saving everything and they are not forgetting things easily. Whatever you said today, even after 1 year, you started discussing with them, you said another thing, they will bring back that chat with you. They will say, but you said so this last time. That's why they will start having doubt about you. So please work out on that on all your social media. Everywhere you are, adapt that and you will do it. There is one question that I will talk about. I will talk about the last question that Amino Suleiman posted. When you mistakenly delete a message from your Gmail, it immediately shows undone that delete. And if you don't, it delete the message permanently. And you can't see it in the trash. Is there a solution to that? Normally, what I said, if you delete a message normally goes to trash. You go to trash and recover it. If it is not in the trash, then you deleted it permanently and then it goes forever. Once a message is not in trash, that's the end of it. You cannot see it again. Okay, any question physical? We have few minutes to go because they are starting. You say? Yes. Whatever you see all this money that I have made, what is 20% of it? Fiverr take 20% of every earning that I made on Fiverr. That's their commission. So if I got someone to pay me 1,000 for my service, Fiverr gave me $800. They took 200. So any service that you make, that was sometimes if I have a very big gig, I used to tell them, hey, look, let's talk somewhere, please. but but yes, for you to do this, you need to have a good reputation. The person must, please don't start chatting with this Oyinbo people and telling him, pay me outside Fiverr. Once you even write that pay me outside Fiverr, Fiverr will detect you and they will ban your account. So there is a way you can talk it. There is a way you can talk it. Even if you are writing your phone number, you are writing it in a way that the Fiverr, this thing cannot detect it a phone number. So you go outside because one thing that I benefited with all this payment outside, this 6,200 that I was paid, is all outside Fiverr. I use my wallet, USDT wallet to collect the money. So imagine I change it in black market rate. And if Fiverr are paying, they are changing it through official market rate. But now they paid me in 6,200, 3,000 first, 100 first, later on 3,100. So how if you convert it, it's huge amount of money and it's going to be instantly. So this is something that you should know. It's 20% they are taking. So all this 6,200, if it is on Fiverr, how many percent for 6,200? It will be how much? It will be around more than to 2,000 to 1,000 plus. It will be much. They will take much of the money. So that's why I decided to boycott Fiverr to get my money there. Okay, so I think in the absence of any question, thank you so much for listening and thank you so much for being here. And I believe this is the beginning of our meeting. And this is the first meeting, and I believe we'll meet once again and more and more and more. So I wish you all the best. And later on, maybe we'll share the feedback. I'll share the feedback link to you, which all of you can go and drop your feedback. And it's going to be online on our online pages. So you can go there and drop your feedback. We'll share it. We want people to see your feedback, to read what you have learned, to hear what you are going to say about this 2 days capacity building webinar on ICT and freelancing, which was organized by the Young Lawyers Forum of MBA Sokoto Branch Calipet Bar, which was sponsored by Ibrahim Shehu Bakori, Professor Ibrahim Shehu Bakori, and it was facilitated by Ahmad Technologies and Consultancy Limited. Thank you so much for being here. And after saying all this, I wish you all the best. And this is where I'm going to say thank you. Bye-bye.